Oh man, now only if I can get these links to work. Jeez. Let's see if I can get this stuff figured out. It's the first time I'm going live, so we'll see once how this goes. Might be a complete mess. Can't figure out how to get the link out there actually. Yo, what's up? 2 a.m.? Is that what that is over there? Wait, where is here actually? That would be 2 a.m. Well, it's weird because Tribal Wars is like all over the world, so it's kind of hard to actually try and like do times, but I think there's only like certain times that would even work for me to even do this. So thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I try to get stuff that's gonna be entertaining, but it's just so hard to try and like do a good balance of like entertainment plus tutorials, and now I'm doing stuff for the actual Tribe Wars team, so trying to like balance that too is definitely interesting. Portugal, holy yeah, so we're going right over the seas right away, huh? I expected a lot of US people. I mean, obviously since I'm US and it's like 8 p.m. here and that's central time, so kind of expected that. I mean, we basically cover from like 6 to 9, something like that, so PT72? What's that? Might have missed that. Yeah, in case y'all are wondering too, so this is if you're wondering what this is kind of just like a trial stream. I'm trying to see once if I can get like the actual video working out. It's giving me like some warning right now that it's recommending a lower bit rate, so I think that my internet can't quite handle it, but I haven't really streamed before. Ah, yeah, the bot that goes in there. That's actually kind of nice too. So sometimes it can be annoying if I like post something. I'm like, shoot, it wasn't ready to be posted. And I like take it off quick, and I have to like go in there and delete it. New Zealand? Oh my, geez, we're Canada. Wow, we're pretty much all over the world here now, huh? Just past 1 p.m. Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, seriously though. Check this out. The coin flags. Look at that. 44% reduced cost. That is insane. And not to mention all the items too. We had over well, I think it was like 240% for from the actual event or whatever for warehouse boosters. And so far, so get this, we started with 45 coins yesterday, which would have been, shoot, yeah, it would be about 25 hours, and we've minted 140 coins. And like, we're not huge, I mean, overall. Like, we're getting to the top 100, but we're not like way, way up there or anything like that. I'm gonna try and reduce my bit rate. All right, I reduced the bitrate a little bit, so hopefully the stream's working. So yeah, y'all can just kind of toss your message or your questions or anything like that up into the live chat, and I'll try and answer them the best I can. As long as the stream keeps working here, then I guess we're just gonna kind of roll with it. I plan to have on like some background noise and stuff like that, but I couldn't actually get it figured out, so I don't know if it's actually gonna work out for me or not. But yeah, I guess we'll see how this plays out. I'm trying to like shift through on my tabs now. The vault script. So okay, so that one is one that I actually am not overly familiar with. I know a ton of people use it. So I think it's like I don't know. It's hard because there's like a bunch of parts to it, I think. I haven't used it much. I do know that the script is actually, I found it in like the Tribal Wars forum. Here, I'm going to try and pull it up here. Oh my gosh. Just failing at typing. Yeah, so I'm trying to pull that up right now. So I can put this link in the actual chat here too to try and, yeah, like I said, there's other parts to this. And also, to my understanding, in this forum post it states that the script is no longer going to be serviced anymore, or I don't know how scripts work, so I have no idea. Here, I'll link this in here. So if anybody wants to go and check that out, you can go here. It's going to give you all the details on how it works and everything. Because like I said, I am not overly familiar with it. This was actually one of my co-players that that put it in there. So yeah, I haven't used it much. Sometimes I'm like kind of stuck in my bad habits of like I figure out how to do something really well, and then I stick with it. And then as soon as something changes, then I don't like go back to it. And that's something that I should probably do. Try and like educate myself continuously. It's basically the cloud for reports, troops, commands, etc. Yeah, I tried uploading some stuff in there before. I saw that. Oh, everyone from the tribe uploads their reports? I did not know that part of it actually though. Let's see. Reports, commands, incomings, troops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's go a little deeper in here because I'm pretty sure they said that it was going to be shut down the next couple months. Because I know we were talking about it in our tribe forum or our tribe Discord, and yeah, I posted that in there when I started like digging into it and like what it is. But yeah, so there is actually, if you're looking for some scripts, there's a really good page. I'm gonna try and find it. It was in the Discord. If you guys have seen Sophie in there at all, she's got like I don't know, like a script website, I guess. I'm gonna be like AFK from chat for a second while I try and find this. I can't remember which. General chat. Here we go. There you go. Okay, yeah. So this is the website. I'll link this one there too. But it's got like a whole bunch of really good scripts if anybody's looking for that, because I know it's something that seems like everybody's always kind of on the hunt for. How so, Robert? So Robert's saying that the vault only works if everyone trusts each other, works great for pre-made, but not so much if you're just joining a random group. Um, so how so? What's the situation with that, I guess, is my question. To count the number of troops you have in all villages, like there was like some, yeah. So I need to just take these scripts and save them somewhere, because the problem is in between like times that I'm playing, I will play maybe, I mean, really, I every once in a while, like my last world was 109, now it's 113, which is a pretty small gap, but before that it was like 95 or something. Maybe 92, something like that. But yeah, so I always get rid of my scripts and I have to go back and keep trying to find them. And I can usually go back and find them. So I'll try and find that one. So it was a troop counter script, correct? Yeah. Yeah. And you can also, something too, if you're just looking um for troop counts like that, you know what I like to do is I actually like to make groups, and they're the dynamic groups or whatever, and so they automatically show if they're like half nukes or quarter nukes or something like that. And so what I'll do is I'll create a dynamic group, and then on the actual map itself, you can create little icons for them. And so what I'll do is I'll create like here, I'll try and pull one up and give you like an example. But like, let's say I'm clicking church, but let's just imagine this was a different one. So I would do like a catapult, and if it's like a full nuke, I'll do like a red background, and then if it's like a half nuke, I'll do yellow and then quarter white, something like that. Oh, that doesn't surprise me actually, especially in the early game. It seems like a lot of dukes will um seems like they turn. So like if they're in kind of like a newer, like a tribe with like newer players, a lot of times those dukes will turn and then they'll just join like a tribe that has like more experienced members or partially pre-made and that kind of thing. By the way, how's the quality? I'm kind of messing with the bitrate and stuff as we're chatting here, trying to make sure that I can get something going here that's gonna work for us. So what do you think is the best composition of defensive troops and defensive villages? What numbers do you put in account manager? So yeah, so what I like to do when I set up account manager is, I know I'm so bad at having these links like ready for you. I guess honestly I didn't know if this was actually going to work out for me tonight. But what I'll usually do is I'll pre-set up my village. There's a like a I don't know, it's like a little like bad website out there somewhere that you can like enter in like what you have for all your buildings, and I'll give you the total troop amount that you have left for the troop population. And then I'll take that and I'll kind of divide it up, and then I'll put it into the simulator, and then I'll just simulate different attacks. I think normally what I do is I usually do like, this is like really really rough numbers, so don't copy this exactly, but I want to say it's like 8,000 spears, like 4,000 sword, and then like 1,500 heavy cavalry or something like that. And the reason that it's that way is because it's just really fast to make. It might not be the most like resource efficient or anything like that, but as long as you can keep the stables running, and then you can also keep the barracks running too, which spearmen are created a lot faster than the swordmen. And I think that's going to be a good alternative as well. As far as this, I mean, this is an Archer world. That kind of depends. I mean, in the past, I've done no archers on Archer worlds, and it sounds like on this one we might be doing some. I guess it's kind of hard to say. It's pretty early on, so we'll know a little bit more as soon as we get towards like that 50, 60,000 point area. So doubling our points. So use a lot of dynamic groups too. Okay, yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, it does get messy when you get a lot of groups in the village. Sorry, I'm trying to like not go too much on my on my map. I don't want to give out too much information. But yeah, so like as you can see on mine, because like obviously like most aggressive players. Hey, Mark, nice, nice, nice attack. Yep, love it. So yeah, I mean most people have like a first village is going to be offensive anyway, so I'm not really too worried about this one. But so I normally try to keep it under 4. That's kind of my magic number. If I have a church village, I get one going on there, and then it'll typically be defensive because that's just how that goes. And then maybe there'll be like a scout village or something like that. But I really only make my actual icons for nukes, offensive, defensive, and I might even get rid of this offensive one later, depending on how I set those up. And then I'll add like the nobles in there, so those will only be on a select few villages. And then I think I'm missing one. I'm definitely missing one. But yeah, so I mean, really, there's not really more than 4, maybe 5 at a time, and it can get messy. But overall, I don't think it's too bad. I really don't think it's awful. Sorry, my wife is staring at me right now, giving me terrible looks in the corner of the room. No, I don't know. I'm not really too worried about it because if we get somebody attacking us, I mean, we're just going to snipe it anyways. Where the troops come from and where they go isn't really going to make too much of a difference. I'm trying not to show too much on my villages, but if you've been watching the vlogs, you're probably already going to know what's going to be there. Stop creeping on me. Yeah, you're probably going to already know what my villages are. And I have 2 great co-players, and we're all very experienced players. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too worried about it. It is what it is. We have a good tribe, good players, good troop counts. I'm not so concerned. The best thing best thing that happened in self-isolation. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm happy the content's good. I'm happy it's treating you good and that it's entertaining for you. I'm hoping that the vlogs are I hope they're gonna keep coming. I have now finally set up some more stuff with the Tribe Wars team at InnoGames, so there is gonna be some more videos being made for them, and so I'm trying to balance that along with making content for all of you. And I realized that if I was making tutorials for them and then I'm making tutorials for my channel, it didn't really make any sense because I'm basically, in a sense, competing against myself. So I thought I'd try and go for some other content that was going to be entertaining. And I don't know, it seems like everyone's liked it so far. I mean, viewership is up, and that's always a good thing. I like that. We can reach more people. And I mean, at the same time, I can help funnel those people over to other tutorials as well, too, if they're looking to do that. And I don't think the tutorials are over either. I think there's plenty of stuff that they're going to not have me cover, like scripts and things like that. I can't imagine that I'll be doing scripts for them, but who knows? Maybe we will. I guess at this point we haven't even discussed that, and a lot of this is up in the air. I know the next set of videos is going to be on the more advanced end, so like your back timing, sniping, cancel sniping, some of that is what we were hoping to accomplish with that. But yeah, we haven't even gotten the other videos haven't been uploaded yet, but from my understanding, they are going to be uploaded soon. It was my looted. So, the one that I have linked, so that one's actually not mine, but like if you're referring to just the one that I had, yeah, that one is working. Um, if it's bugged out on the loading page, that seems odd. I haven't actually had that error before. The biggest thing that I see is people aren't clicking loot assistant and then running the script. And sometimes people will just like automatically do that all the time, and then like 2 months later, just not happen to not do it, and so that can be an issue. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it might. I don't know anything about the script. I know that there hasn't been any like really bug fixes or anything like that. But which enemies are? How can you figure? Sorry, I'm getting caught up on the chat. How can a player figure out which enemy and friendly villages are crucial during a war to be taken or saved? That's a very situational question, and so that is kind of hard to answer. I guess I can try and answer the best way that I can. And as far as figuring out which enemy and friendly villages are crucial during a war, you really want to try and pin down the villages that are away from everybody, and maybe they'll be stacked. And so this is where it gets situational. If it's like, imagine like they have a cluster, okay? And then they get kind of branched out over on this like little edge. Imagine like Florida, the state. I don't know how well like other countries know states or whatever, but anyway, so like imagine it's like Florida in the United States. Like that would be like a good target because they're isolated a little bit more. They don't have quite as much ability to get in on that, but at the same time, tribes typically know to stack them, and so those are first on the stacking list. And if that's the case, then you might need to jump inwards, but really you kind of just got to take what you can get. As far as letting villages go, I think it's kind of the same thing. If you have a village that's way off in the distance and you can't protect that village, or you're throwing everything there and they have trains coming to your main villages, like you just can't do that. You kind of just got to let it go and chalk it up as a loss. So you do the same with defensive troops, but you're low at iron all the time. Yeah, you can come and take some of mine. I mean, I have tons and tons and tons of iron to get rid of since we're doing our minting sesh, which is why I thought this would be a good time to do the stream, because there's not really a lot going on. We're not attacking anybody. We're not doing anything. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, we started with 45 coins yesterday, so we're up to just about 150 minted, yeah, within 25 hours. So that's super awesome. Want to say recipes? Wait. Want to say a rip to train for me? Is that what it is? TRN train? What is that? Is that a tribe? I might be just, I'm completely oblivious. I'm like super tired actually. It was a crazy day with work. And I was, I told my wife like right when I got done with work, I was like, yeah, we're going out to eat tonight. It's like my feel good. Get some Chick-fil-A or something like that. The line was too long. That was upsetting. Come Tribal Wars RO, my tribe is green. RO, what server is that? Oh gosh. You like how I just butchered my butchered my typing? It's gonna happen. I have like the microphone like right in front of my face. I have to like lean over to actually do it. What is RO? I don't know any of these. I think I've only played on .net. I opened up a .us server before, but there's never any new. What is that? I don't even know what flag that is. Can you help me out with that? I'm like really struggling here. Oh my gosh. I just think it's cool how so many of the different servers just look different too. I kind of miss the back in the day. So like I started Tribal Wars 13 years ago, and when you started a world, you would be like the bottom of like 36,000 people. Like it was just some ridiculous number, but that's a long time ago. And that's also too before I think a lot of web-based games were like quite so big. And I think console gaming was really big, so I think web browser stuff was a lot more common. Yo, what's up? Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. If you got any questions, anybody who's stopping in or hasn't been here from the beginning, just drop your questions in the bottom here and I'll try and answer them the best way that I can. And I don't know, maybe you just want to say what's up. Maybe you want to just say hi. Been here from the beginning? Oh, man. Well, that's good. Thank you all for coming and stopping in. I know this probably isn't like the best setup because I have not streamed this before. And yeah, as I mentioned before too, I was trying to get some background music going on and I couldn't even get that to work. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. Let's just turn it on and see what happens. Oh, really? No way. Wait, that was on World 90, no, 109. Was that 109 that you were on? I'm thinking of like two, maybe three people who I think I've had the same exact conversation with, and it just like blows my mind. I'm like, I can't make it past like under 7 hours of sleep without being super crabby. So, how many worlds did I win? I won 0 worlds. Can you believe that? Honestly though, up until gosh. So I've had multiple worlds where I've been very, very close. So on World 90, I was either 92 or 95. I was playing on Chol 001, and we were actually a rank 2 account right behind Tuda Daddy, which y'all know him. And we were kind of set to do really well, slash, I don't want to say win, but we were kind of set to win. We were a rank 2 tribe out on the back lines, like who was going to stop us? And that tribe I think broke up and then joined into Pi, which I believe was the tribe that won. And one of our co-players was like friends with a bunch of those guys, and so he was like trying to get us in and stuff. He's like, "Oh, he's paved the way. It was already." And yeah, see, I knew it was 109. Yeah, my memory's terrible, but every once in a while something clicks. Yeah, so yeah, and I don't know. We got to the point where, because it was just two of us, because I think Chris, the third one, I think he kind of got burnt out, or he was like upset with some of the people that we were working with. And we just were like, oh, whatever, screw it, we're done. And so we just kind of called it. That was the end of it. So I think we easily would have won that world, no problem, if we would have just stuck with it. And that's why I think a big portion of the late game is just having the, I don't know, the endurance to stick with it. And I guess I just like didn't really have that at the time. The other one was World 109 actually. So that's kind of a spicy meatball. Basically, I don't know. You tell me. You all tell me if you want to hear the story about 109. I will happily drop it in here, but it might be a little bit. Which tribe do I admire the most? In 113, I don't know. I don't see. Okay, it's weird because I expected there to be a lot more people that I knew in this world, and there really wasn't. So like this tribe, I don't think I recognize any of these names, and I think there's some in here. Oh, no Flex Zone. Like, yeah, that's a big name that I would have recognized right away. But the thing is, I've noticed a lot of people have, Once Upon a Time is another one that you see a lot. There's a lot of names that people are making. I don't know if they're changing their names, probably is what I'm thinking, not making new accounts. But yeah, every once in a while I'll just have like people message me like, oh yeah, I'm on 113, and I'm like, oh wait, what? And then I go back and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, but you're on a different server, or not a different server, different account or something like that, or maybe people like co-play everyone else. Like, it seems like a lot of the vet people know each other or know of each other. So, I mean, I would say you'll consistently see in like the top like 100 players, you'll probably consistently see like 25 of those names like every other world or something like that. So, how the game could evolve? I think the game has already. Oh, yo, Matthew, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Yeah, so I think the game's already evolved a lot, and it's little things. So I always thought to myself, like in the last, I don't know, like what 3 years since been doing these videos, I keep thinking like, oh, there's no more tutorials to make, or there's limited amounts of tutorials to make, because the game's not really going to change much. But it's little things that I've noticed that change the game a lot. So scavenging, which at first came off as something small, has now just been like game changing. Like, you don't start the game with light cavalry anymore. You don't push a stable like in the first day like you used to. And now you're actually making spearmen for like the first, I mean, how long? You're making like 1,000+ spearmen sometimes. So, I mean, little things like that have changed the game. And then there has been, like with the items, with the warehouse boosters and the events that are happening. So, like this most recent event that's going on, that's been super game changing. And I've actually just learned about that now. My co-player taught me about using the warehouse booster and getting your warehouse to 30, and then using these items. And I mean, as I've said before, we've minted 150 coins in 25 hours, which is just absolutely ridiculous when you're at 31,000 points. So little things like that can change the game. I don't know where that's going to go, just because you don't really know what to expect and when those items and when things like that are going to happen. So yeah, I guess I don't really know where that's going. Alex, what's up? How's it going? Okay, so 109 was oh man, that's just like a weird story. So what happened, so from my perspective, this is how it goes. I was in one tribe, and we were doing a merge with another tribe. There were conflicts with the leadership, and they butted heads, and one took over. I'm just gonna leave names out altogether. It's just gonna be easier that way. So one did take over and basically kicked the other one out of leadership, and so that person was upset. They left the tribe, and then all the people that joined initially pretty much just like split off. Like, they were ready to just ditch. Like, they were all in a different chat. Like, half of them were ready to go, and I was like, okay, no, we can figure this out. Like, I tried to like mend this whole thing and patch this whole thing together. And so like I felt in a way that like I partially held that tribe together, because the tribe I don't think would have gotten to where it got if it broke apart at that moment. And what eventually happened is, towards like the very end, when it was very clear, we knew who was going to win. Everybody knew which tribe was going to win. They were basically just duking it out in the last final months. And I was told that I was going to be kicked down to the academy tribe right before the game was over. And I was pretty much like, well, what's the point in playing then? If I'm not going to win, I've already stuck it out. Like, I've been here since the beginning, and you're just going to kick me out. I was told it was for activity. I didn't have a co-player at that time, so I can understand that portion of it. But then, yeah, so, I mean, or my co-player was like half out the door, I think, is more of what was going on. And so that was kind of rough. I got to the point I was like, no, why am I just going to go to the academy tribe? Because you're pretty much just recruiting to win is what did happen, in my opinion, on 109. And so I kind of just was like, screw it, I'm out. And I gave all my villages to some guys in the tribe that like I trusted, I liked. I talked to them for the entire world. They were super supportive of me. And yeah, so that's pretty much what happened with 109. Why I didn't win that world. So yeah, there has been multiple chances I've had to win, and some of that is my fault as well too. The best new composition for breaking walls? That depends. If you want to just break a wall down, like you can just have like a ton of rams, and then you can follow that up with another nuke. So that might be an option, but I think it kind of depends. You could run the simulators on it and see what that looks like. To whip out the credit card? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think one of my favorite memes, actually, is it shows the keyboard. It says how to win at Tribal Wars, and there's like a little swiping spot on the keyboard. I thought that was pretty funny. I think it's gotten a lot better though. I do. I honestly do. I know people are really upset about this, but I think things have gotten a lot better with the premium. There's a lot of like efficient ways that you can farm the premium where you don't need it. And I can honestly say, and you can all call me a liar, but I have never spent a penny on Tribal Wars actually. And I've been paying it for 13 years. And yeah, a lot of it I was younger, and so I didn't have a credit card when I was 13 or anything like that. But I do think that at that time I just played it just for the fun of it, and we had not really intended to get very far. But I have had co-players put money on my account, so I did want to say that. And so like some of the premium that was left over here was actually left over from 109. So I absolutely appreciate them. I never expect my co-players to put any sort of money into the account, but I do appreciate it. Drama Wars, yeah, seriously though. It gets to that point, and like I usually forgive people pretty good. I'm still a little salty about 109, and I don't really hold grudges so much, so that's kind of saying something. So I might be being a little too light on it, but yeah, I don't know. It happens, and especially when you're seeing the same people over and over and over. Some people get reputations, some people have good ones, other people have bad ones. It's just kind of a toss up, and you'll see like some groups like getting back together over and over on every world, and you kind of get to know them and stuff. So credit card isn't that important. Just ask whoever is going against K on 107 right now. Your exchange for a less 10,000 point account though. Yeah. 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 I know. I happen to like look at the stats actually of um 109. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up here. Let's take a look. Take a look. Is it going to even show? Where is this? I think it's at the top, maybe. I thought. Oh my gosh, I might be blind. I do need glasses, but that's besides the point. Why am I not seeing it? I might be blind. If anyone wants to link me to it, I'll definitely go there and check it out. Yeah, tribal drama. That's just the name of the game, you know? It's just the name of the game. Yeah. Greg. Yep, you know. You know. Do you like the win condition with domination? Um, yeah, I mean, I like it. I don't think it really matters to me. I think no matter what happens or whatever they set up, it's going to be like whether it's what is it, the universities or the not strongholds. What am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of just universities, but there's that, and then there's like the domination where you have to dominate like a certain percentage of it. I don't think it really makes much of a difference. I think no matter what happens, you kind of just have to dominate a certain percentage of the world to win no matter what, anyways. But I guess that's just kind of how I see it, I guess. Also, if I miss some of your messages in the past up here, you can feel free to drop them back in here. I don't mind at all. Sorry, 1 second. I have to go back in here and find something. Wah! And then I open up my own video. Nice. And also, too, I'm going to be just a little bit of a sellout here for like just a minute. I am trying to actually raise money to get an actual camera and potentially a better mic setup. Right now, I'm using an Acaso action camera as my video camera. It's really goofy. I can't mess with any of the settings on it. Yeah, so it's really wacky. I have it like sitting on a box right now. Like it's pretty insane. And yeah, so I'm pretty much just raising money to actually get that set up. And I do have a donations page set up. I have set that up before. I don't expect anybody to donate anything, but all donations are very much so appreciated. And you can also use the actual, I think there's like a little money sign in the chat too. But yeah, I'm trying to get a different setup too. But I thought I'd just throw that out there if anyone's interested. It has been in my descriptions for my videos, but I don't know. I wasn't really about it before, but now that I'm actually trying to get some more content pushed out and like the quantity of content, I'm trying to make sure that I can try and raise the actual quality of it too. So that's my sellout moment. Now I'm gonna go back to the chat here. Love you from Brazil. Oh, thanks, Pear. Thanks for the love, bud. Yo, what's up? Is that I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna butcher your names. I'm gonna butcher all your names. Just saying, especially because everyone's from like different countries and stuff. Is it Marinos? Did I say that right? I said that wrong. Yeah, it's all right. Hopefully, sorry about it if I did. How do I take turns with my co-players? It's pretty easy. We actually just set up certain times of the day that we play. I think I actually play the least amount, but a few things that are on that subject. It's really important to make sure everyone is very equal. Make sure everybody understands that they are on equal grounds. It doesn't matter if you're the account owner or the co-players. They deserve equal respect, and they deserve, that's their account too. I mean, they're investing their time into it. And so it's really important to me that I'm not chopping off their time, and that I'm being respectful of that. And, I hope that they return the same to me. And they have. They absolutely have. Playing with one new co-player, and he's been awesome. Absolutely, nothing but great things to say about him. And then there's also another one that I actually played with on World 92. And he is an excellent co-player as well. There's a reason why I'm co-playing with him again. So that's great. Hopefully I answered your question. I guess good timing. More direct, just good timing, I guess. Look at the server time. Stay in tune with Discord and stuff. We have our own Discord channel that we can talk and discuss opinions and how we're going to handle things. And as long as you're keeping everything fair for everybody, then I think everyone's a little bit more respectful in general on that. So you think premium is important for startup in the core, but get those points? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I completely agree with that. If you're going to be top 50 farm and scavenge, you can grow pretty fast. And I think we are a good example of that. Yeah, we've spent a little premium on this event right here, but I don't know. I don't think it's been too much or anything like that. Maybe 1,000, and you can so easily farm way more than that on a fresh world. But in high performance, I think we farmed 3,000, I want to say 4,000 plus. And I mean, the economy is just blown out of proportion in that server almost immediately. So yeah, farming, scavenging, that's your way to go. 109, yeah, right. 193 coins. Yeah, seriously though, no, I don't know, Oscar. That's kind of a new norm. I think is going to be, as soon as more people are finding out about it, I think it's going to be the norm. Yeah, so it's just getting warehouses to level 30, and then you use your items for the 30% resource things. Yeah, I'm gonna try and move this over real quick. There we go. Thought we had more. Yeah, it looks like we used them all now. No, you're not the only one. You're not the only Portuguese. I'm so bad at managing this. I swear I'll get better at this if I do this more often. It's gonna be better. Gosh. What was I trying to do? Oh yeah, I was trying to look. Oh no, I have the right page open. I was trying to do this without showing too many of my troop counts and stuff. Some of the stuff I try not to show, but yo, Titan, what's good? What's up? Welcome to the stream. The first stream, actually. Yeah, so if you look at the warehouses, so we have 1, 2 at, holding 400,000. And then we have a warehouse booster on this one that's holding 500,000. So, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. World 113, TBH. On TBH? Is that a tribe? I would think it's one of the top tribes if it is. You should let me know if that's a tribe or not. Maybe there's some acronym that I'm not getting. Sorry, Supersonic Vroom. Trained by the best? Yeah, Pear, of course. You'd know, right? Snipe tool on the Portuguese server? I think so. Probably. I would think, you're just wondering for something that's going to do timing. I can't imagine that they would block something like that. But, I mean, I guess you never know. Let's see. I wonder if... I know Sophie's got some scripts out here, but I don't know which ones are okayed on which servers. But I do know that she gets them verified. And then she puts like the tickets in here too, so that you can use the ticket numbers or whatever if they say that something's illegal and you can like prove that it's not. This is gonna be like my go-to for scripts, I think. It's just so easy. I think I'm blind though again. Warehouse bouncer. I'm blind. Yo, thank you so much for the donation. Going straight into the camera slash mic account. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And congratulations on being the first donation. I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm really, oh my God. I think I'm blind. I think I'm blind. We'll just do the back time one here. I wonder if she has them listed. You could probably just like type in your server and then just try and go on the externals and see if you could find it. I'd try and look for it for you, but I'm just assuming that it's all in Portuguese. So yeah, I think your best bet is going to be just going into the community forum. And I don't know what it is on your forum, but I would assume that you can find something kind of like, oh man, it's been a while since I dug around in here. I want to say, yeah, scripts and independent tools right here. So yeah, you'll find a lot of that stuff if there's like a thread kind of like this, but that's probably going to be your best bet. And then maybe you can get some like up-to-date stuff that you can make sure is actually verified, because that's going to be like your number one problem. You don't want to get banned for using bad scripts. That's for sure. Tribe's biggest competition locally. Ooh, I don't want to get into politics too much here. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We kind of have a lot of stuff going around, and we also have like our. Maybe you don't want to see that. Sorry, Pear. Sorry, Pear. I'm getting out of there, bud. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to show too much. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know who our biggest competition is. I think it's really early in the game to actually know who that's going to be. I think you have to kind of wait until there's like maybe 6 to 8 tribes that are really like rising and shining, and that's when you can kind of start looking around who's going to be your biggest competitor. To be honest with you, we have a ton of experienced players, and I think they're just going to eat up the entire area. Oh my gosh, Isaac, $15. Holy. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation. That's so awesome. You guys are so generous. Oh my gosh. I was actually really, really nervous. Why? I say dollars. I don't think it equates out like that, but I'll take it. We'll go with that. And we'll go I don't know what the actual like, I don't know what like the A is in front of it. Or I don't know the actual conversion rates or whatever. Anyways, minor thing. Yeah. Ooh. Don't speak Spanish at all. Oh, you guys speak Spanish. Okay. Is that what it is, or is that Portuguese? I don't know. I swear I'm like uncultured when it comes to like knowing other languages and stuff. Let's go back here. I think I missed some messages here. Can you go defensive village first, or is there a certain order? So now you can do, I would still go offensive for your first village, but you can, I shouldn't say you can, you should build spearmen and light cavalry, and you should be able to like farm enough that you can just like make up all those axemen anyways. And then the scavenging feature is going to be huge too, so that kind of incorporates in a little bit as well. Yeah, so that's kind of my first thought on that. I mean, it's more viable to go defensive, I think, and I think if you are not very active, I think you should probably go defensive, just because you kind of have to. If you can like only stop in like maybe, I don't know, on like your work breaks or something like that, go and scavenge, like yeah, you're probably gonna want to just do that instead of going offensive, because if you can't farm other villages like crazy or nearly 24/7, then it's probably not really gonna do much good for you. Oh, all the .NET scripts are illegal on the Portuguese servers? Okay, that's interesting. I'm not. The more I know. Writing down all troop counts. Yeah. Yeah. It's a slippery slope, right? How's the stream quality? I don't think I don't know, maybe I asked that like a while ago, but it keeps giving me warnings, so I'm just curious if it's looking like fine. I'm thinking it's not going to be the best quality. I'm not like hooked up with an Ethernet cord because I didn't really prepare that well for this. It was just kind of like a last minute thing. So I probably am not like maxing out my quality. Famous Inferno. Hmm. Are you on 113? Let's find out. Oh, okay. Ah. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're like out by Tutador. I think he's. Yeah. I think that's him. You can always find Tutador because there's no barbarian villages in the core of his cluster. Oh, perfect. That's. I mean, I can live with 720. I'm fine with that. I think if I was playing like a shooter or something like that, that'd be pretty hard to watch. But I think with just like the web browser, it's fine. It's good at times and bad at times. Overall, nice quality. Okay, that's good to know. I can see. Let me try and raise my bitrate once. I know my upload speeds are enough to handle this, but I also don't know if, like, I don't know, since I'm on Wi-Fi, it's gonna work out that well. All right, I'm gonna crank it up. If it cuts out, let me know. Be sure to like yell at me. Hey, shit's not working. Famous Inferno's a nub. Oh no. We're not calling out. We're not trying to create more drama. We're trying to solve the drama. I should probably ship some resources. Where all the... Let's just go through here. Oh man, quality's good. All right, good. So it sounds like overall it's not too bad. So yeah, just let me know. Holler at me if it gets bad, because I don't want you guys to watch some crappy quality video. Got burned out about 6 months ago, but thinking about getting back into it. Yeah, that's. I mean, once you get, I feel like Tribal Wars is a one-way street. Once you get into it, it's just game over. It's Tribal Wars for life. That's like the story of my life, though. I get like burnt out and I leave for a little while, and then one random day I'm like, wonder what's going on Tribal Wars. I go on there, and sure enough, I see new worlds coming out, and then I just start breathing heavily. I'm like ready. I'm all ready to sign in, looking for co-players. Don't really get too much further away from it than that. So, yeah, leave, come back. Maybe premium farm. I think I should do that better. I could definitely have been premium farming. 8,300, something like that. Oh, too many zeros. Yeah, I always come back to Tribal Wars. It's just the way it is. Whoa. Alright. Alright, let's keep this clean. 4 a.m. Wait, what? Where is that? What tribe is that? Seriously, I have not looked at like anything. Pear says noob tribe. I think the Pear Bears are a noob tribe. Just a bunch of bad people in here. Right, Pear? Yeah, I'm wondering who's for... Been at for 10 years. Looks like not new changes last 6 months, though. Yeah, there's been a few changes. One of the most notable changes in the last 6 months... I want to say this feature, which is it's really good for the like early game when you're farming players. Right now, most everybody's turned barb anyways. And yeah, so you can like make a template, like a troop template, and then you can click it and do attack, and then you can just go around and just like manually click everything. And so like in the past, I've taken all those coordinates, put them into like a fake script, and then I like changed the troop amounts so that they were like farming amounts, and then I just run through and run that script all the time. But I honestly think it's just as easy just to run this overall, just because sometimes it gets kind of buggy and it goes, I don't know, ordering gets kind of weird when you're doing the fake sends to you to actually farm. So that's been working out for me. Then they added the advanced, or not the advanced, what am I saying? Advanced mass scavenging. They added mass scavenging to it. So that's been kind of a hot thing too. Have not tried that out actually. So I'm kind of eager to see how that goes. You've been browsing the Portuguese, Brazilian, and .NET forums. You can tell Trevor says, "Oh yeah, Trevor has it's some fun drama." I do think I love this community for so many reasons. Um, but yeah, it just seems like there's always something spicy going on. And I think that people are great. Like even when there's two groups fighting, like both groups are like great people, and like you'll talk to them individually. Like I've been in like opposing tribes before, and I just go and start like messaging some of the other members in the enemy tribe, and then like I befriend them and stuff because, and like not to the point like I don't give out information or like do anything like that, but like I don't know, like I just get to know people. It's just kind of fun to do. Like that's part of tribal wars, is getting to know people, because then next world comes along and that person messages you and like, hey, like do you need some help or something like that. Like it's just better to have more friends than enemies. Ugliest experience of the past 13 years that you've had while playing this game? 109. It's 109. Yep, sorry, not sorry, but it's definitely 109. I haven't really had any negative experiences, honestly, when I was like, when I was like 13, 17, somewhere in there, going through college and stuff, and played occasionally. Like, I guess I didn't really play that serious, so I didn't really take things to heart so much. It was like, oh yeah, I got nobled, 5 villages, got nobled out, whatever, no big deal. But I think 109 was one of the worlds where I was like really committed to it, and I was like really ready to win. And it's kind of like how I am right now with World 113. Like I'm ready to just stick it out to the end. And 109 was like that, and then just getting kicked out, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I don't know. I think that's it. I think this has to be what it is. I think that's going to be the ugliest experience. Better than Babin. Oof. Oof. Never seen a black flag. Do you have one? No, I don't have any black flags, actually. I have seen some, though. Oh, that's another world I almost won. World 92. The account that I was on actually won, so I don't really count it as a win. But here, I'm going to pull that up. Actually. I'm having like a flashback. You ever have that moment where like somebody messages you or like triggers something? Yeah, I have a flashback. This is a third world that I actually almost won, and I did not win because I didn't stick with it. Baggy 77, rank 4 account. This is the account I was on. So yeah, I was on that account. This account actually nobled so like I got a certain amount of villages and whatever, and I got I gave up my villages to them. Like they absorbed me so I could join their account. And yeah, eventually there was like 5 of us on there, and I don't know, I kind of felt like I wasn't really like necessary on there. And there was like a lot of stuff going on like in real life too, like we were remodeling a house and stuff. And so I think that all kind of came down to like, I don't know, I just wasn't really like ready to commit to it. But yeah, they actually ended up winning the world, the account that I was on. So another near win that I just didn't commit to. But yeah, they did have a black flag. They had a black coin flag. I remember using the black coin flag on minting days, and we just like shipped from like 30 villages all to that one village, and it was just insane. Yeah, it was, oh my gosh. It's pretty nice now though with the coin flag that we have. I think we have a 22%. That's the one that we have on right now. So 44% because we have the flag booster going on right now. And I'm not really too worried about showing this stuff because I would say a lot of like bigger players are going to be using this stuff. Oh, Matthew. Yeah, that's where I met Matthew. Is that where I met you? I'm pretty sure that's where I met you. Or was it before that? No, 78. Was it World 78? I think that was like a blast from the past with like Karina and like, yeah, we had like a pretty good group there dealing with not the black flag, but or not a black flag, but the black flags. I don't know if you guys know that player, but oh my gosh, that's probably one of the most obnoxious players you've ever played against in Tribal Wars history. It's your boy. The live feed is lit. Yeah, get it. No, I'm happy. I'm happy with how this is going. I'm happy we got some people here. I'm happy we got some conversations going. Can kind of BS with everybody too. Looks like we got like, what is it, 34 people here. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how that's going. Yeah. Yeah, I know they're back. They're back. I actually have some mail. But they're on no flex. Let's see. I think that's what I was. Is it? Oh no, not no flex zone. What's the other one I'm thinking of? I'm just gonna look at my mail real quick. Weird flex, but okay, yeah, yeah. So yeah, Babin's over here. Sorry, Babin. You get the love you deserve, bud. But yeah, so they're all back, but I don't know. It's pretty crazy to me that they were all at like 300 points yesterday. But well, not these guys. These guys haven't. Man, 92. GG. I'm surprised that you lost out. You were in a pretty good spot. You were right under Baggy too. I wonder if was that like some politics thing or something like that. On thoughts on Tudor? Ah, man, I want to see those. I want to see those premium logs. That's my thoughts. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I want to see the premium logs. I want to see proof that he is farming what he has and not maxing out the American Express doing it. I'm curious. I'm not making any accusations. That's all I'm saying. Show me the logs. Black flags. Yeah, Alex, dude. Oh, man. Oof. Black flags. He had a bonfire. I don't know if you played any Paladin worlds, but Black Flags had a bonfire and he just had like a mass load of catapults and he was abusing like 10 account sits and it was just overwhelming. It was just too much. Yeah, it was just way too much. Oh man. Never again. Not in my lifetime. Oh, what an awful experience. It was just so stressful trying to like, I don't want to say defeat him because like I feel like he was defeated so early on, but we were just so determined just to like take his village, just to like shove it in his face because he was mass mailing 18 million tribes at one time. Like, oh man, I think there should be like some sort of rule to like prevent, I don't know, just to like prevent mass mailings, like spam mail of some sort. But I guess it's also kind of hard to determine like what is and what isn't spam mail. So yeah, that's kind of tough. What would you say is a good max points for offensive and defensive villages? I think that's relative. I think like late 9,000s, like 9,800, something like that is pretty good. I do say, I will tell you my build that I normally do. I mean, obviously the... So it's I can use my control key so you can see things. So the timber camp, the clay pit, the iron mine, and the farm are all level 30. Barracks is 25. Smithy is 20. Headquarters is 20. Stable is maxed out. I think that maxes at 20, right? I'm pretty sure that maxes out at 20. Obviously, I have your academy warehouse at 30. Market stays at 20 so that I can balance resources. And the workshop I will usually leave at level 3 to 5. The reason that I do that is because when you're actually recreating a whole offensive army through the construction manager template, you're going to build all those catapults and rams way faster than your actual axemen and light cavalry anyways. So it's not really going to matter. You don't need that at a higher level. And then I also get rid of the hiding place as well too. So that's my max build. I'm not sure what that comes out on points, but if I'm not mistaken, it's just over 10,000 or just under 10,000, one or the other. And that will change for like church villages too. Sometimes I'll mix up a few villages so that people don't know where my churches are. So you got to kind of take that into consideration. You can use some of these, like the hiding place in the workshop, if you want to try and like adjust those points to try and trick people or to mislead them or something of that sort. But eventually people are going to kind of get the information that they need no matter what anyways. Would I like to trade your 2 purple coin flags? What do you mean? Yeah, like you got 2 purple coin flags? I can't switch them out anyways, I guess, but I don't have anything. I think we have to like trade. So I'd have to like trade purple for purple, right? I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. I'm excited to get more flags though as soon as we get rolling on this. It'd be kind of nice. There was a woman too that was just as annoying as he was, trying to remember her name. I don't know anyone that's gonna, or I don't know any female players that have been like black flag status. I actually only know maybe like 3 or 4 like in total, but none of them are like that. They're actually pretty cool and good experienced players. So no, I don't want to say, I want to say like 5 or 6 maybe, but other than that, yeah, but none of them were like black flags. None of them, not a single one. Academy in every village? Yeah, absolutely. So the reason that you want to do an academy in every village, in my opinion, is because if you have a village that gets nobled right next to it, you need to do a counter cap. You never know what you're going to need. And so you're going to want to get that academy in every single village because you just never know what you're going to need. You don't know who you're going to have to cap. I mean, maybe you could do some core stuff, but even then, you might want to make fake trains later on in the game. That might be a thing too. I don't make all the academies early, I'll tell you that, but yeah, so you're going to want to be selective in the early game, but in the late game, yeah, you could probably put them in all of them. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I'd like to hear what you guys all have to say. I mean, maybe some of you guys have some other opinions on putting academies in all villages. By the way, if you're wondering about the hat, so I gave myself a quarantine haircut, and it's awful. It's pretty terrible if you've caught the couple sneak peeks. So yeah, that's what's going on there. Save it for me. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, it'd be super nice. I would not be opposed to that. I don't have a single purple flag right now. It's crazy what that 1% can do over the course of like so many coins. I wonder. I kind of want to run the math on that quick. I might do that. So it would be 1 more percent off the total, which, what is the actual total cost of a coin? I want to say it's 28, 30, 25. I think that's right. If I'm wrong. Oh, it's at 15. No, that's 25. Wow, I'm like really second guessing myself. I don't think I'm used to being live. That's probably what it is. So 83,000, I think, is what it is. So 1%. So that's 830 resources per coin. But we've done like 150 coins. Holy, that's a lot of resources for 1%. Oh, it would have been doubled too. It would have been doubled because of the flag item that we have going on. Yeah, it would be 250,000 resources off that 1%. That's, wow. That makes such a difference. That makes such a difference. That's actually a really good note for all of you that are watching. If anybody's does not have a lot of flags, maybe try and like premium farm, maybe do some achievement farming if you can, and try and get some more flags, because that's insane. I have not like noticed how much that can potentially be, especially in the early game. I mean, we only have 30,000 points. Like, that's a lot of resources for that point in the game. Why not use my gray flags to level them up so I can get better ones? So yeah, that's a good question. So the reason I do it this way is because when we have 300 villages and we have to like divvy out all these flags to all those villages, you're actually going to be better off to have more flags of lower amounts than to have higher flags. So like, let's say I turn all this in, right? So I can make 8 of these, and then I can make like 2 or 3 of these. So that's only a, let's say it's 3 of them. Okay, let's just imagine 3 of them, even though those numbers aren't right, but rough amounts. That's going to be 4, so that's going to be 12% increase, but we just got rid of 24 flags at 4%, so we actually decreased our total amount of resources increased. So yeah, these are all sitting down at the gray stage because when we get more villages, we are going to use them If you're a player that you're not going to play to the late game, then yeah, you might want to up those up and do what you can. The biggest thing is going to be having the only ones I will do sometimes is the resource flags. I will boost those because the early game percentages that you get for 3 weeks is going to be like a ton. So I haven't actually run the numbers to see which ones are going to be more. And yeah, but other than that, that's kind of what I got on that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen is it Koaler? Is that how you say it? Yeah, I've seen that name around before, I think. Like a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. Why would you not have an academy? Yeah. Yeah, I think what he's thinking about is like troop counts. Like if you have, I think if the account was like really, 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 really big, yeah, then I mean, then maybe from like the core villages, if you're not going to be attacked, something like that, or you could just stack them anyways if they were to be attacked, then maybe you might want to just increase your actual troop counts. I don't know, something to think about. I haven't done it before. I've always ran all academies, and I think everyone I know does, but you know, I'm not going to knock gameplay. There's always other potential to try new things and stuff. So maybe there's something that other people just don't know. Do I feel like there is enough measures taken against toxic players from, or is it just at the just block kick, ignore him? I think there's enough. I do think there's enough. I think for the most part, I think there's a lot bigger problems that we could be dealing with. So yeah, I think overall, I think there's enough measures taken against him. I know I had a co-player one time like mess up. I don't know. He had a kind of a weird situation, but anyways, sent like some random message that was like swearing at somebody, but like you couldn't even understand it, and we got a warning for that. So yeah, I think there's enough. The best world premium farm and flags right now, 113 is basically my first world. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the game if that's your first world. If you need a little information on actually playing and you haven't checked out the tutorials, definitely check those out. The Tribal Wars team should be releasing some on their YouTube channel that I made for them, and those are good for beginner players, mostly the first 5 that I made. And so maybe check those out when they do get released. I'll probably post that in my vlog when they get released, but as of right now, your most recent world is going to be your best world for premium farming as well as flag farming, because you are, I mean, well, actually on flag farming, yeah, I want to say flag farming too, mostly just because you can get further when you're starting out a world that's fairly fresh. You're not just going to be nobled by the neighbors, and so you're going to be able to get further, get more achievements, and that kind of thing. And then as far as premium farming, I mean, the markets get flooded if the world is too far in. So that's going to be a big portion of your premium farming. It's just in the first like month, 2 months of, I don't know, maybe like month and a half. I think it kind of depends on each world and the actual speed of the world. Excuse me. That's the mad future proofing. Fair enough. It's so hard to like, okay, I gotta say it is kind of hard because like my actual stream is delayed. So I want all of you to know that as well too. It's delayed by like maybe 10 seconds or something like that. Secretly plotting the Rim Marshy. Just here for his troop counts. Don't mind me. Oof. Big oof. You probably caught a glimpse of them. I've been hiding them in the actual villages. See? You don't know. Can't see. You don't know what I got. But you can see my total population. Ain't no shame in my game. I'm curious. I want to find, what was it? 109. That's what I was looking for, I think. I don't think it's on here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah, okay. It was like scrambled in. Yep, toxic. Takes me right back. It takes me right back. Yeah. Gregory/Greg. I'm gonna call you Greg. I agree. Yeah, killing troops. Yeah, let's take a look at the achievements. We can kind of look and see once. So, actually, it's kind of funny because if we actually look at the achievements list, we were like #1 for a while. I don't even know how that happened. One of my co-players just like screenshotted it and posted it, and he's like, dude, check this out. So yeah, we have quite a bit, but we also had a lot of um, opponents defeated. So we were big on attacking, big on defending for a little while when we were fighting that tribe, as some of you may have saw in the vlog. So that's a good portion of it. Um, yeah, we were ranked like 30 on attacker and defender, something like that. But yeah, let's take a look at the achievements. I know I get sidetracked really easy. So if I like say I'm gonna do something and then I like jump back, it's like don't be afraid. Like let me know. And by the way, for all of you that are new to the stream, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping in. Say hi in the chat. Leave us any messages or whatever questions you might have on the game, and I'll try to answer them the best of my ability. I think I've done an okay job at answering some stuff. I know I miss some stuff every now and again, so don't be afraid to let me know if I missed something. I'll try to come back to it. If you have like a dying, burning question that you really need me to answer, I'll definitely hop back into there. And once again, I am going to come back in for my sellout moment. I am trying to raise money for a microphone and a new camera for the stream, since now I kind of want to try streaming more often, but I'm also going to be continuously doing the vlogs and stuff too. So I really want to be able to give you all good quality content, and to be able to do that, I am trying, like, I don't want to spend personal money on something that as of right now is a hobby. And so that's kind of the goal here, is to be able to use the channel to be able to fund the channel, if that makes sense. And yeah, so that's what's going on here. I don't expect anybody to donate, but I always appreciate it. Seriously, like, it's super nice. We've had a couple people already donate, and I thank you so much for that. Anyways, I'm going to hop back into the chat here. See what we got. What's the most impressive move plan that you've witnessed so far in your Tribal Wars history, made by a player or chosen player, whatever? That's kind of hard. I don't like keep tabs on everybody that well. I really focus on my own gameplay, so that's why I kind of stay out of world politics a lot. I'm not really super involved into like other player stuff. I can share with you one of my best things that I've done, and that would have been, and this probably isn't super impressive, so like don't be ready for like the most like amazing thing that you've ever seen. But I, on world 92, when we were ranked 2 account, there was a tribe that was like kind of like, I don't know, I'm gonna say it was like an NAP or something like that. And I basically was like, okay, yeah, we just had like a bunch of incomings. Sorry, I'm getting like sidetracked. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of incomings just like overnight. We had over 70 trains incoming. So what is, I don't even know what that is for nobles. What is that? 70 times 4. So yeah, we had over 280 nobles incoming. And the results of that is I stayed up for like, I got home from work and I was just like, oh my God, I hate my life. I hate my life. This is just so much. And then I went through and just started taking everything, and then started sniping them and stuff. Sniped 68 trains or something like that, I want to say. 2 of them got through. 1 of them we sent a recap, and 1 village we lost. So overall, I think that was like one of the most noted things for me, mostly just because after that moment, because they sent all those trains and they just completely failed, and there's just so many of them, I think the tribe pretty much just kind of like gave up. They rolled over. We started taking villages day by day by day. They disbanded. So in a sense, like, I feel like we almost like stopped that entire fight. I don't know, or like that we were like the first line of defense, like just completely stonewalled them, and they kind of just gave up. Yo, what's up? Is that Yid Army? Is that how I say that? Sorry, I butcher names. I already said that, but I butcher names. I'm gonna continue to butcher them, so just correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, what's going on? Yeah, I know, that's a new one for sure. I think this might be one of the first live things that anyone's ever done. I don't know. I want to say it is. I hope it is, because that would be super cool. You're going to ask someone on the Discord, but you're going to take the opportunity to ask now. So churches, I've watched your video today, but still didn't quite understand. So, okay, yeah, we can go in the churches a little bit. That's fine. Let's talk about what we did. I want to try and do this without showing troops. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Okay, here we go. So let's start with the first church. So the first church is the first church that you start with. It has kind of like a mid-range radius. The biggest thing that you need to know about that first church is you can deconstruct it and you can move it if you do not own any other churches. Okay, so that's huge. That's a really big deal, because we actually had to do that in our situation on the vlog. As you saw, we nobled the first village, which was kind of like down over here. But to be able to get that in a church radius without having to just destroy our troop population, or our farm population, sorry, we had to noble a village kind of in the middle of the two. And what we did is it only takes like 5 minutes to deconstruct or something like that. Let's check that out. Is it even going to show? Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, we can't demolish it now, but it's like 5 minutes. And then the next one builds in 5 minutes and it takes like 600 resources total. Like it's super cheap. So you can do that in like a really quick amount of time, but you're not really going to need it all the time. So that's why I think it's something that's not really talked about so much. And so that's kind of a cool thing. And then the other churches, I don't want to show you the other church because I don't really want anybody to know where it is. So sorry about that. We can go into the help screen and we can take a look at it in there. I think that's going to be the best thing that we can do. Let's see. First church. Is the other church in here? I don't think the other church is in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the troops will fight at 50% of their max capacity if they're in a village that is not religious. So let's look at a couple different scenarios. If it's coming from an offensive village and it's in your church radius. Sorry, I'm getting notifications on Xbox. So if it's coming from inside of a church radius, it's going to fight at 100% capacity. If it is being sent from outside of a church radius, it will fight at 50% capacity. And if it's a defensive village, you can send to... If the village that's being attacked is inside of a church radius, it will fight at 100%. So you could have somebody that doesn't have troops inside of a church radius and send them to a village that is inside of a church radius, and they will fight at 100%. So let me know if you have any questions other than that on the churches. So, can I take my shirt off? No. No, I'm not going to take my shirt off. Talk to me a bit in game. Yeah, what's the in-game name? You should message me in game, and then when I'm off stream, I'll say hi. We'll chat. You're my biggest fan. Oh, thanks, Vince. It's Mogo Yambi. Thanks for stopping in. Do people really like Travelers that much? As much as you enjoy a PC game? I think it's a different type of game. So, do people do it to kill time fun? No, I don't think they do. I think we have a really, really competitive community. And yeah, that's kind of a big portion of it. And I also think there's a lot of people that played this a lot when they were a lot younger, let's take a pause on that. Let's look at the analytics for my YouTube channel. A lot of the age gaps are from age 20 to 30, and then there's 20 to 25 is like 50% or 40% or something like that, and then it's like 25 to 35 is like, I don't know, I might be messing this up. I'm definitely messing this up, but it's like kind of in that gap. So there's like half of them that are in their 20s and half are in their 30s. So that was the interesting thing to me, because I think what it is a lot of the people that are played this a long time ago and are coming back. And especially now with COVID going on, which, yeah, it's a huge bummer. So we'll try not to like touch too much on that. We're trying to get our minds off that. But yeah, so I think that's a good portion of it. I think it's a lot of returning players, a lot of really competitive people. So I don't think people play it to pass time, but I do think that it's a game that people can play while they're playing other games. And that's the biggest thing that I think it is. So like when I'm playing Xbox, I like in between each like Battlefield game that I play or something like that. I know, right? I'll go back and I can like see and like farm and stuff and like look around like in between games, and then I just go back to my game that I was playing. Oh, Isaac, thank you so much for the donation. Really appreciate it, man. Going straight into the camera and mic fund. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Y'all are awesome. I honestly didn't think I would get anybody to donate, because I thought that I would post this, and that was like my biggest fear is I have like 4 people watching. So I'm so happy that all of you came. We have really great questions. We've had tons of people coming through, and this is just fantastic. This is like best case scenario that this could have gone. So I'm really happy that this is working out for us. So yeah, I mean, I think honestly that it's working out. I think I'd like to do this again. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope y'all are having a lot of fun too. Chat and game, if you're new coming in, just toss your questions into the chat. pop in, say hi. You know what the deal is. Yeah, he might be. He might be. Oh my gosh. So that group of people they're something else. They're pretty funny though. Some of them are, I mean, I've talked to a couple of them. They're really, really nice. Bob, thank you so much for the donation. Awesome. Appreciate it so much. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were doing. They were like really upset at me. Like, it's the name of the game. You're gonna get nobled. I mean, you're gonna get taken over. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose, and some people lose earlier than other people. But I tried telling them when this whole thing started out, go to casuals or start over, and I'll teach you. I've done this before. I've actually done it a bunch of times. Like, I mean, you all know. You all watch my videos. Like, I like teaching you guys. Like, it's fun. And some of you don't watch it to learn. Some of you watch it to just, I don't know, see something Tribal Wars related. But, like, I enjoy doing that. So I've sent people to the rim before, and I've helped them. I helped them all along the way. I'd stay with them for the entire world until they got nobled again or until they decided to quit or something like that. But yeah, they did not like that option. Classic 2 just came out too. I told them about that. Told them I'd be happy to help them out. They didn't want that. So the Norwegians, they started over. I'll say that. I did tell them that they temporarily, so this is going to be in one of the videos, but they temporarily have immunity from me and my co-players. Let's see. Oh, never mind. Looks like they're, where did they go? I could have sworn they were all in here. 670, yeah. Yeah, let's go down the list. So, oh my gosh. Look at all of them. They didn't last. It was fun. This guy started over, but then it looks like he quit. Looks like this person quit. This was the first player I think we nobled. No, second. Maybe the second. I can't remember. But yeah, it was up there on the list. It looks like they pretty much quit now, though. The magician, I think that he was one of the only people I actually didn't mind, or like wasn't a huge fan of like playing against. He's kind of annoying, but I think at the same time we also poured a little gasoline on that fire, so that's just, I don't know. We can just kind of do it. Like, we get to have fun too sometimes, right? Like, we're not trying to like break any rules or anything like that. We're not trying to like flame him, but like if someone's gonna try and be spicy with us, we're gonna be spicy back. There was a Brazilian YouTuber that used. Hey, I actually saw that video. The Brazilian YouTuber that live streamed his speed worlds. I did see a video like that on YouTube somewhere, but it was from like 3 years ago, so it was pretty dated at this point. And I think that's something that I want to do actually eventually. I'm hoping that when everything blows over with COVID, I mean, I could use like PTO on a day that one comes out, and then just like spend it with all of you, just like live stream. I think that'd be super fun. I'd love to do that, but I'd pretty much be like staring at the screen for like I don't know, for however long that world's gonna be. I'd probably only do a 12-hour speed world, but last time I did a speed world, it was the first time I ever did a speed world actually, was just about like 6 months ago, maybe a year, something like that. And it was a 48-hour speed world. I've never done them before, and I was number one all day. I sat upstairs on the like kitchen table, and I was just like, it was just awful. And like my wife's like, can you eat? And I'm like, yeah. And like shoveling food in my mouth, and then I'm like going back to playing. So it was like super intense. My eyes hurt. It was just awful. I would do a 12-hour speed world only if I could stream it and if I could do it with all of you, because I think that would make it a lot more interesting. I would have a hard time reading all the comments, but I think I could manage it, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I think that's something I'd like to try in the future. How old am I? Oh, welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't think I saw your name popping in here before. I am 26. Yeah, so in 1994, 26, 2 kids, wife. Yep. Good stuff. Yeah, Alex, I kind of hope to do this more often. I've thought about this before in the past. This originally was going to start out as like a stream for like a world, but then I kind of realized like that's never going to work, and that's why I started doing the vlogs. And then now today I kind of just, I don't know, got off work, got some dinner, and I was like, you know what? Let's try a stream today. put it together, failed putting it together the first time. And then I got it put together and was like, hey, all right, come on in. Let's check this out. So I think it'd be cool. But to note, though, that when I do stream, it will go into the Discord. So you can change your notifications for Discord. So you can make it so that only certain things give you notifications if you don't want to be spammed. And you can make it so that when like new videos and stuff pop up, that's going to be notifying you. And it should at everyone. So if you leave on your at notifications, that's going to be another thing. So yeah, I should be able to like turn on at notifications only for me and not for anybody else. And I think I should try and like go through those Discord settings. I'm not like super like advanced in Discord, so I do kind of learn how to do that a little bit better and get that set up. But yeah, that's something I'd hope to do. All right, I'm getting lost in the chat here. I feel like I should have the chat like on here. I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna try and put this on the stream. I'm just gonna drag it over. What about that? Oh man, I can't read it all. 200 IQ. I wonder if I can duplicate it. Yeah, I can duplicate it. Perfect. Let's do that. As long as this will keep scrolling. Oh, and now I'm like clicking bad links. All right, let's go up. So now, yeah, now you should all be able to see it. I'm gonna wait until it comes in the stream. Hopefully, y'all can see what's going on the chat now. I wonder if I could get it to the other side. I know I'm butchering this. I should plan this out. I'm gonna take notes and then try and fix this next time. But all right, let's go back into the chat here. Oh, where are we? Can an account be successful with only one player? Ooh, that's a good question. Can it be? Yes. Is it viable? Not so much. I think there's people who have 4 people on an account and still get nobled, still get taken out. If you can play politically, you have the right friends, I think it can be done. But you'd have to probably work from home to be able to like farm constantly when you are awake, and you're still losing out 30% of your farm every single day. So yeah, you could, but I think it'd be really hard. So that's why I always recommend people getting co-players. I gotta get caught up. I might have to skip a couple of you. I'm sorry. Post your questions back in if I miss some, because I know there's a bunch of stuff getting on the bottom here. If it is sub only, try on a world, I get back into playing Trial Wars again. Hey, that's actually a good idea. I think I'd try that. I honestly think I would try that. Isaac, thank you. Oh man, just so generous today. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I think I'd do that. I'd have to be off of 113. I can only play one world at a time. That's one thing that I've learned. I'd have to play one world at a time. So if it was like an off time, you know, when we were talking about earlier about how sometimes like you play and then leave and then come back and that kind of thing, I think I'd consider it. I don't think it's not even showing. Oh yeah, we'll show me chat. I just got rid of it now. It wasn't showing up in my actual video. So I thought I would remove it and try and fix it. I'll put it back in there though. There we go. Do you guys like the chat in there? Otherwise I can pull it back out. I guess it probably isn't making much of a difference for me, but y'all are the ones watching, so. Imagine a speed roll of subscribers on Discord. Oh my gosh. That would be nutty. That'd be so hard because like you don't have time to message people. Like it's that intense. If you want to be on top, like it's that intense. Just make light cavalry, farm. Like they're walking in like 5 seconds, they're attacking villages and you're like emptying out villages. It's insane. If you had to pick a number between 1 and 100, why is it 69? Vince, or sorry, Mogoyambi. It's always gonna be 69. That's a fact. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think that's a good idea. Subscriber tribe. I think that's something that I would think about once again as soon as I'm done on 113 and I'm kind of on the off season. Maybe I'm doing some premium farming on some other worlds. I try that out. I definitely try that out. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for watching. Is that Gabriel? Yeah, thanks. Welcome in. How far can you make it the game without a co-player covering the other time zones? Yeah, that's once again, I think we already answered that. It's kind of hard. You can do it, but it's going to be pretty difficult. I think it can be managed, but yeah, you're going to be losing out 30% of everything and resources incoming and stuff, and that's tough. If you had enough premium, I mean, that would be one thing. If you just farm premium for like 5 worlds and then spent, yeah, I think you could do it. I think it's possible. Yeah, I'm using OBS to stream. Is it working out good? Make it sooner because it's almost 4 a.m. here. Yeah, I'll try to do it on a weekend. How does that sound? I'm thinking maybe something like in the morning for me, which would make it more like mid-afternoon for like Euro time, and then for anybody else that's any further in that, like India and like out that way even more so. Like, yeah, I think everybody would be still awake. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try that on a weekend next time. This was kind of a trial run, so this is really a rough idea on what we're doing. Yeah, so that's basically what this is. I'm definitely kind of like taking mental notes as this is all going down, so on how I can make this better next time. So if y'all have any recommendations, just toss them in. Like, yeah, for sure. I'm like all up for making this better for all of you. Please like up the tribe squeal player. All right, let's take a look at this. Subworld. It's happening. It's got to happen now. I just feel like it's got to happen. Like, we've talked about it. Now it's got to happen. But after 113, I'm playing this world through. I got to see it through. I need the W. I need the W. That's what's going on here. I'm competitive. Let's look at the tribe. Squeal, huh? Is that coming up? Is it on this world? What's the tribe tag? Oh, there it is. Rank 10. And Emilio? What am I looking at here? I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. Where have I seen this tribe before? I'll send it to you right now. Yeah. Hit me up with events. Let me know. Let me know what I can change. Maybe I can change it midstream here. I know everyone's kind of guinea pigs today, but what's my opinion on grain prices in Zimbabwe? Let's find out. Let's check it out and see what those grain prices are looking like, huh? It's necessary. Let's see here. Wow, this is confusing. 12. What? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I'm out. I can't look that up. Oh, Isaac, back for more. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Give a shout out to Kulak King. Is that you? Who is that? Are you on 113? I'll look you up. I'll show you. I'll show you to the world. Let me know. Their location, the partner, search them, then comment. You'll understand when you see. Their location. What's the ratio? Oh shoot! I closed them out. Man, I'm bad at this. They nobled you. Those points in one day. Oh, don't you just hate that? I hate that so much in one day. Like, I saw somebody just like appear next to me, like just north of me actually, and he had like 15,000 points on beginner protection. I was like, what? What is that? It's goofy. Click on their map location. Okay, let's go back to it. Oh yeah, it's gonna pre-fill for me. Find them nice and easy. So I'm looking at this one. Oh, just on the other side of some tribes over here. Kulak King, big spender. Yeah. Big spender on the donations. No, I really do appreciate it though. That's super awesome of you. Clicking their map. Is there anything else that you want to be looking for on here? I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. The Tuda Daddy. Said it once. Saying it again. I want to see the logs. Oof. Oh, you know, I gotta get some shipping done here. I haven't been keeping up on it. Been talking to everyone. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the chat when I'm moving stuff around here. So oh, never mind. Oh, there's one. Oh, not even enough resources to send. Garbage. What if we have any more items? Yeah, if y'all are wondering what's going on here, if you haven't seen from like towards the beginning, we took, was it 240%? Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. 240% resource, or 240, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. 240% warehouse fill-ups, and we used them all, and we went from 45 coins to 195. 195. Just crazy. It's crazy stacking it up. It's insane to me. Yeah. Yep. To the Kulak King. Is that how you say it? Shout out to the Kulak King. Yeah. Is that a player? Who are you referencing? I'm curious. Oh, there it is. There it is. There he is. We found him. All you have to do is do a simple search. 200 IQ over here. Being scouted. I may be scouting towards your village, but I never attack you. If and only if you have a wall. Or nice. Looks like you racked up some ODA. That's good. Sorry. One of my friends was watching. He had some stuff for me on this, so I'm just trying to make this better for everyone here. So if you have any recommendations for this, I'm all up for it. Just let me know. Try and move some stuff around. If you want to see the chat, don't want to see the chat, let me know. And for anybody that's new, just go ahead and toss your questions into the chat. Let's figure out, I mean, if you have a specific situation, I'll try and give you my opinion. That's cool. I'm all about it. Just want to say hi. Pop in, say hi too. I'm all good with that. Over my stats? Let's take a look. What do you want to see? Do you want to see all the stats? I can look at farming and everything if you want to. I think things are delayed just a little bit on the stream here though. Do you want me to look at everything? I'll look at everything. I know the stream is going to be a little back, but I'll try and pull it up. How do you spell it? I'm just copying and pasting, so you should let me know exactly how you spell it. I'll try and find it. Scrooge McDuck. Timber Maniac. Scrooge McDuck. All right. What am I not finding? Yeah, if you guys put stuff in there, just try and like do it where like letter for letter, because I'm just copying and pasting. Is it Scrooge 17? Maybe? All right. We'll take a look. Didn't you message me? I could have sworn I got a message from you before Alex. It's not coming up. Weird. I must be doing something wrong here. What I do if I did get ennobled in this world? You know, Oscar, that's a good question. I might wait until world World 114 comes out. I might join in that, or I might try to premium farm for a couple worlds because we used quite a bit on this world. Used up the balance, so I might try to premium farm for a couple worlds and come back. So probably take a couple month break and focus on doing videos and stuff. I mean, I'm sure I'd probably show you all my defeat in the vlog, but I mean, other than that, I think I might do some tutorials, maybe keep working with the Tribe Wars team, try and get those tutorials pumped out too for everybody, because that's going to be so awesome when they get those pumped out. I think they're going to be higher quality overall. I'm not a professional video editor by any means. I wouldn't even say I don't know. There's just so many people that are doing this stuff so much better than me. So being able to work with them, I think it's awesome because I'm going to actually be able to get higher quality content put out, I think, in my opinion. And like I write the scripts, they look at the scripts and double check them, make sure that they're good. And then we go through and I just go through the actual video, I guess, overall. Yeah. I'm not really sure how to ask since I don't know what it is. You know the script you and Sophie were talking about a few days ago. After you snipe that train in a video. All of Sophie's scripts are right here. I can get you the webpage and you can like look around and see if that helps you out. Let's do that. I'll put that in there again. I put it in earlier, but I'll put it in again because I know it's pretty far up there on the chat. So yeah, go ahead, take a look at that. These are all approved on .net. So maybe start there. Try and figure some stuff out. I think the scavenging one. I think maybe you're talking about the scavenging one. So she has this old scavenging script, and then she has a player farming script and stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of good ones on there. Oh, see with somebody's avatar. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes on the jokes. So, and plus too, I'm like super just. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted, but I'm having a good time with this. So I kind of want to keep it going for a little while longer, you know. Oh, I can't use it because of server lag. Yeah. Oh, that was a script in the Discord. Somebody else posted that in there. Let me see. I'm on that page right now, so I might be able to find it. Right here, I think. I think this is the one. This is a script. Let's see. Hopefully YouTube doesn't shorten it because YouTube likes to do that. Yeah, it shortened it. Dang. I wonder. Yeah. So I think let me check the script once because it like sent me to a web page, and I think maybe that web page. Yeah, it's not the same script. It sends me to like a Dropbox thing. I'll put it in the Discord. Let's do that. I'll refresh it in the Discord. If you go in the general tab, I'll post it in there. Yeah. Okay, I just put it in the general tab. So at least now you'll be able to see a little bit what the lag is like too. Yeah, you did mess it. I was gonna say I could have sworn I remembered that. I kind of want to here. Let's find you. Ooh, the Kulak King. I'm gonna avoid opening any messages when I'm on the stream actually, but I'll scroll through here. So don't mind me. I'm trying to find him. I'm trying to find Alex. I don't think you were that far back though. Message me again if you want. If you want me to pull you up. Yeah, just hit me up with another message. I'll go in there and I'll pull you up if you'd like. That's fine. Hey, how's it going? Is it Tembrower? I'm saying that probably wrong. I butcher names. Say it once, say it twice. I'll say it again. I butcher names. But what's up? Welcome into the stream. If you got any questions, go ahead and post them in the chat. You don't think it was Sophie's? Yeah, so that one, I think everything that's been talked about recently has mostly been with the actual server time kind of on the bottom over here. try and ping it there, right over here, and like sending at certain times. And I think that like one of the ones that somebody posted in there, it showed like a big box and it showed the milliseconds rolling through, so you could like time it a little better with that. So I do know that that was one of them that was posted. I think that's the one that might be the one that's here. I'm gonna delete this message because that's a broken script, so don't use that. But yeah, so I think that was one of them that was posted in there. The other one was like a scavenging script that I posted, but it seems like that's kind of gotten a little bit irrelevant now. Oh my goodness. Mogo Yambi hit me up with the real life facts. When he plays, he actually only plays using his toes. Yeah. Yep, that's absolutely right. See, I even got my second keyboard right here. Yep, facts. He ain't lying. Can't hit those gaps with my pointer finger. Gotta use the extra keyboard. Well, I got stuff falling down. Yeah, man, I'm the point whore of a lifetime. No troops, points win wars. Fact, right? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. Yeah, no, I was looking under that name. I was looking for it, but I didn't see it. I can probably search it. Let's do this. Wow, I haven't really used the search feature in the mail before. But yeah, I was looking it up under your name. Did you do it under High Performance World maybe? This is puzzling to me. I can't. Maybe it was under High Performance. Maybe not. I'm probably wrong. Which state am I at? I'm in wonderful Minnesota. Wonderful Minnesota, yeah. What about you? Is anybody else from the U.S. here, actually? I don't think I've asked that. I know we got a lot of Portuguese, or a lot of people from Portugal here. And then, what else do we have? Oh, we got some other stuff coming in. It's like way towards the top. I'm trying to scroll through and see quick, but I'm missing people here. Yeah, I would have thought that there was a lot more U.S. people coming in here, actually. Yeah, dude, you're going to have to message me. I'm not finding you. I'm curious now. Alex, message me. Yeah, so if anybody is new to the stream here, yeah, we're just talking Tribal Wars. So if you want to come in, hang out, ask some questions, say hi in the chat. And oh, nice. Yeah. So we got Arizona, Texas, Egypt. Look at that. This was so cool about this game. Like, you're bringing people from all over the world together. And that's awesome, especially with like co-playing and stuff. I think that's increased that a ton. Greece, jeez, we're going like all over the map. Dang, it's insane that we're all just doing this from from Minnesota, all the way over to Texas, Arizona, Egypt, Greece, Portugal. I'm sure we have some Euro people in here too. Azerbaijan, oh my goodness. Jeez, that's awesome. Well, welcome. I mean, I know I've seen a couple of your names here, so you've been here for a while, but thanks so much for stopping in. That's so awesome that you're able to come in here and hang out and chat, BS, ask some questions, whatever you got. I mean, let's just talk about it. Ohio, okay. I went to Ohio not too long ago. It would have been a little while ago now, about a year and a half. I think we just drove through there going to Tennessee, so I think we were through there at nighttime pretty much the entire time. So we didn't really stop there at all, but it's cool. That's awesome. What else? Who else do we have in here? We got a couple of you chatting. I know we got probably a couple more. See where everybody's from. Let's get these resources shipped. I think I might have. Oh, yeah. Australia. Oh my gosh, really, Isaac? Damn. Nice. Showing things. Here, I'm gonna copy. I'm trying to not show as much stuff as possible. It's not really about like taking away the fact that people can see stuff, but it's limiting the amount that people can see, I think, is the goal. But Yeah, you're gonna see this. That's fine. That's only part of it. And let's send. I've been on the same continent as Ohio. Yeah, right. Hey, that's two from Texas though, Vince, or AKA Mogo Yambi. Yeah, so Mogo Yambi used to live by me. Then he ditched me for Texas. So skipping class at school to snipe noble trains on World 48. I think I was on World 48. I don't think it was on this account though. I know that I had an account and I lost the actual info for it, but I think I had like maybe like 12 villages or something like that. Nothing too crazy. Those were the days though. Yeah, for sure. Oh, how the game has changed in that time is just like overwhelming. I mean, I remember back in the day, you couldn't even send a train like all in one together. And then I also didn't have like a premium account most of the time. So I'd like run scripts manually. I don't remember how I did that. Hey man, how's it going? Really helpful if you tell us about scavenging techniques or any scripts about it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I know I put this in there a couple times. I can link it to you again. Just let me know if you want the link to it. But it's Sophie is a scripter for Tribal Wars, and she gets everything verified. Super awesome. This is gonna be like my go-to place. So I'm gonna like spread this thing like wildfire all over because I think it's gonna make my life really easy when people have questions. Sometimes it can be a lot trying to like answer so many questions. So if I have like good places to reference people, it's super helpful, and this is gonna be one of those places. So yeah, there is a scavenging script. There is a mass scavenging one as well too. She's got both of those in there. Oh yeah, opera. Yep, T-Trains and opera. That's what it was. Yep. I know. Oh gosh, those were the days. It's back to my roots. All right, let me toss this in there. I'm just gonna toss it in there. It's whatever. I'll spam the chat. I'm fine with it. We can live with it. Bookmarks. Oh yeah. You're right. Yep, you're right. It was run off of bookmarks. I remember that. Palestine? Oh my. Nice. Welcome in. Actually, both of you, I haven't seen either of your names in here. Is it... Oh, I can't even say it. Is it Sagar? Something like that? Mateo? What's up, Mateo? Ahmed? Palestine? Nice. Yep. All right. Oh, I already said that one. Opera and Pally Weapons. Oh, Pally Weapons are fun, though. I like the Pally Weapons. Okay, I like most of the Pally Weapons, but the bonfire can go screw itself. Screw that item. I hate it. It's just awful. If it's in the wrong hands, it's just so overpowered that it's just not even fair. And I don't think that a bonfire should stay in the game ever. Like, if they ever did that again, no more bonfire. It's just so unbalanced, and you could have 10 people that didn't get it. One person that has it is just going to abuse it and just take over everybody. Unreal. Cool. Well, thanks. Thanks for stopping in. I haven't seen any of your names from up at the top of the chat, so it's nice to have some new faces in here. So appreciate that. Oh, Cypress, what's up? Yep. Oh man, this has been fun. I'm enjoying this. This is super cool. I want to do this on a weekend though, so we can get some more faces in here that we haven't seen before. But I do want to say that there is a good chance that it might be similar times because I get off work and then we do like dinner and like family time and then like the kids go to bed and stuff. And so I have to wait till the kids go to bed because I have a 9-month-old and a 3-year-old. And so I have to make sure that they are like good and asleep before I can even think about doing this. So it's either going to be a weekend thing, occasionally, and maybe in the evenings every once in a while. I wanted to make sure I did this though. And like what really got me thinking about doing this is because I don't know if I'm going to have enough stuff to have another Sunday release for the vlog. I'm hoping that I do, or hoping that I can get it done. I think it's going to completely depend on my work schedule. And so, yeah, I really, really, really want to be able to get that out this weekend, but I don't know if I am going to be. So I thought this was like the next best thing that I could like stop in. I have to make sure I can get enough content for the vlog. And so far it's kind of like at a little bit of a lull. Like you're watching basically what's been going on for the last, 30 hours. We've basically just been shipping resources nonstop. Knowing someone trying to see the results. Yeah. I want to. I want to. Let's put a pin in that because I want to do that. But I think in the early game, um, if we were to get screwed over on like something getting stacked or sniped or something like that by somebody that was like stream sniping, that's pretty like horrible in the early game. Like you just lose out on so much time. Like it's just game changing. Oh, okay. Perfect. How in the heck? I swear, Alex, I searched that name like so many times and it didn't pop up. Okay, yeah. So, anyways, oh my, I lost my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought, and the chat's so delayed that oh gosh. Oh wow. I'm just like the worst streamer, NA. The honor can refer you up. Well, hopefully the streams are. I think YouTube actually has a spot where they go into like after I do it. Um, so hopefully that you can like come back and watch it. If I mean, I'm sure they're probably not going to be as entertaining as if you were like watching a video because there's not as much content like packed into such a small spot. But if you just want something on for the background or come check it out, see what's going on for sure. Yeah, I think they're going to be posted after the fact, and hopefully we can get some weekend stuff. I want to do some weekend morning stuff, so that's going to allow more people from more countries stop in and yeah, come check it out. So it'll be nice. Twitch, yeah. Oh, I could do Twitch. It's kind of nice though because I have everything on YouTube and like I'm not really out. I mean, I'm not really like out to make it big or anything like that. I don't know. This is fun to me, like what we're doing right now. Like that's cool. I like it, and so I don't know if I think it might be less people on Twitch maybe for me to like communicate with because I think everything's already on YouTube and everybody knows me on YouTube, whereas Twitch, I mean, nobody knows me on Twitch or whatever. Like I don't even know if people saw like Marshy's on Twitch, it'd be like, oh whatever, like pass by it or something like that. Sylvania, by the way. Oh, nice. Nice, Tom. 5 a.m. there? What are you doing awake? What are you doing awake, Tom? You got to go to bed, man. You got to go to bed. Or you woke up too early. Maybe you got to train this night. Use your resume to teach new players and new co-players. The next generation of players will all know you soon. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. I love it. I love teaching everybody. Actually, at my last job, I did a lot of coaching and stuff for like new people, and like that was something I was really passionate about, and I was always told that that's something that I was good in. And conveniently enough, like that was going on like as I was making a lot of the tutorials. So like my like YouTube life / Trap Wars life like merged into like my real life, and I don't know, it's been great. Like I enjoy it. It's fun. It's nice helping everybody out. Everyone's been super supportive of the videos and of my content, and like that's what drives me. It drives me to hear that I'm helping people, and even if it is in something like a video game, like that's great. Like it feels good. It makes me happy to hear that, and that's why I do it. So that's why I'm here. So that leads me right back into what I mentioned before. If you're new coming in, drop your questions into the chat. Say hi. We're just chatting about everything Tribal Wars related. So make the 3-year-old farm for you. You will not regret it. I don't know. She's a little crazy. I don't think she's gonna listen. I mean, I can try, but I have a feeling that stuff's gonna go haywire. I'm gonna be attacking one of my allied members or something like that. One of my tribe members. I can find more Tribal Wars community on Twitch. You just have to connect your YouTube with Twitch. I should. You know something? I bet the actual streaming, because like I've done Mixer before when I played like DayZ and stuff on Xbox, and that was pretty fun. But I never really got into the Twitch thing because whenever I would try to stream on Twitch, so like on Mixer, I would have like maybe 15 to 20 people watching me like at the most at a time. So it was like enough people to like talk to. And I think that's just like the biggest thing when I'm doing this. I don't like doing it at all if I can't like talk with anyone. Like that's super boring. Like that's not fun. I'm not just talking to myself for like 2 hours while I'm waiting for people to come in. And so when I would try to stream to Twitch, it didn't work out. So I guess my biggest fear is something like that happens where I go on Twitch and nobody comes in. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, that's not cool. I don't want to do that. So I'd rather talk to fewer people. Whereas like on there, I could potentially have more, but like a good chance I would have nobody. I guess that's like the biggest thing. Yeah, she would destroy my keyboard. He's right. He knows her. She would destroy it. What does the barb shape script do? Yeah, so I think if we have one, I'm pretty sure it might not be a good one. Let's see. There's like a little video on it too. Barbie, Scrappy. Oh, no. I take it back. She made one and it followed all of the rules in for Tribal Wars like scripts or whatever. And she like took all this time to make one, and I'm pretty sure she sent like a little video clip of it happening, and it was just like the most amazing thing ever. And the Tribal Wars team denied it because they said it was too easy to abuse for bots. So I actually do not have a good barb shaping script. But what a barb shaping script does is it would take down all the buildings except like the resource pits and stuff, because you know how barbs can only get to like 1 or 2K or something like that. And so it allows the barbs to produce the most efficient amount of resources because they can only get to a certain size. So yeah, that's what they do. The incoming just popped up last couple minutes. Yeah, thanks for letting me. Oh, it did. Oh, look at that. I wonder what's going on here. Somebody's still in the stream. It's a tribe member. It's Matthew. Dirty man. Started playing with him on World 92. It's nice to see him again. Except now he's sending nobles at me. He's going to take my village over. Ally rival. This is our noble. Any plan and thoughts about it? I got to figure out what I'm looking at. So ally arrival, so support. My village rival is that support 2, and then my village. I guess I'm not understanding what I'm seeing. Is it just the millisecond gap? Is it like, I don't know who's attacking who or who's supporting who. So it's kind of hard to say. Like that's a pretty tight millisecond gap. Like look at that. That's 12 milliseconds. That's really close. I mean, they're all under 100. I think anything under 100 is like pretty good, like overall. He had some trains to send, and I saw some. I can't sleep now. Tom, I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. I promise. It's too fun to not come back. Everyone's being so cool. Quick thoughts on watchtowers? I think watchtowers make the game more. I think they tighten the skill gap. I think they tighten the skill gap because a less experienced player or a player that doesn't have as much time or not the co-players to play, they are able to tag things more efficiently and know what they have to defend and what they don't have to defend. So I do think that it tightens the skill gap just a little bit. I don't mind watchtowers. I don't really mind the difference. I don't know, the different settings and stuff in the worlds. Like I was told that somebody didn't like the settings in this world. I don't mind. I really don't care. As long as things aren't, I don't know, just like too crazy. Like, I don't know what could even be too crazy. But yeah, so I'm fine with it. I know a lot of people don't like them, but it definitely helps the defenders. This world favors the attackers, in my opinion, a shitload. I think mostly because why was I going to say that? Maybe not. I guess with the churches, that's like a defender favor. I think it's kind of, there was something that I thought of earlier that made me feel like this was a attacker's world, but now I'm starting to think, I don't know. Shout out to the 2 lads playing God of Thunder. Yeah, they're awesome. Is that you, Josh? I don't know your real name, if that is you. I can't even see. There we go. Do they have? No, they don't have names. Rip. Rip. I bet that is, though. If you're attacking with noble someone, okay. So yeah, I mean that's a pretty tight gap. I mean that's good, especially if they're like separate attacks. It looks like 2 of them were sent to. Yeah. Okay. I see. I see what you got going on. Okay, so you sent 2 and 2. Okay, that makes sense. I pieced this puzzle together now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's the whole point. Of what some people will say, that they like to send 2 nobles with 2 nobles from 2 different villages because they can tighten that time gap. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely. Any tips on no-haul worlds? Resource pits and a massive dick load of them. All resource pits. Yeah. Farm it, make some friends, be a point whore, and resource pits more. That's pretty much all you have to do. Is 112, is that a no farm world? Oh, I should have started that world. Those are nice and easy. I mean, there you back. I had you up too. I had you up. I thought you were like playing on the world more though. Oh, you're just starting. Yeah. He's moving up in the world. It's a harsh world out there, though. You have a player that has 7,000 points, like just like 2 clicks down from you. Oof. Oh, you playing 112? Okay. Yeah. They're good. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun in this tribe. I like this tribe a lot. They were actually on the other side of World 109, and yeah, so I recognized a couple names, saw a couple people in here. Some of them recognized me, and it's been fun. I like them a lot. Everyone's been super nice in here. They've been really cool, and everyone's like willing to help. I mean, I've had multiple people, as you've seen in the vlogs, that they've helped us out with like pre-nobling, support. So that's been cool. You can't really ask for much more than that. All I can hope is that I can return the favor eventually. My phone's like 5 seconds ahead of my laptop. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. I raised the quality up a little bit, like the bit rate, so that might adjust the delays and stuff. Classic 2's in no-haul? Ooh, interesting. Man, sometimes I wonder if I start the wrong worlds, but at the same time, if it's a no-haul world, I almost would say that I'd only want like 1 co-player, especially in the early game, because I think that would get kind of boring, wouldn't it? Like if you don't really have much to do, you kind of just wait on your resources. Never played before, loving it. I think no-hauls are a lot more viable to play solo. Do they have scavenging? I'm just curious. I haven't actually played a no-haul world since like 60 something. There was a 60s world that was no-haul. Oh yeah, I see, Alex. Yeah. Sometimes it's what you got to do, but you got to be careful too if you actually do intend on playing the world. If you're trying to do like the friends achievement, because as you saw in the vlog, that somebody sent us one and then we ended up using it and like attacking him and stuff. So yeah, be careful of that. But here's some of the stuff that you can do. You can do like the mentoring stuff. You can do friendships. You can self-conquer yourself, since we're so good at that. Oh, Brian, what's up? I don't think I've any called anybody out that's new that I'm seeing. I'm getting so sidetracked. So yeah, I think, was it Jamie's new, Brian's new? What's up, guys? Is it Vinicius? Vinicius? How do you say that? I don't know. You'd have to like spell it out for me. I'm illiterate sometimes. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in here. Thanks for coming in, asking questions, chatting, making this a good time for everybody, not just me, but everybody else who's playing too, and just sitting in the chat and talking and discussing things and joking around a little bit. Sometimes trap words can be a little boring when you don't really have anything going on, so it's good that we got something else going on the side here. No co-player for you in UK Classic 2 no-haul? I don't know anybody offhand that's looking. It's kind of hard to find co-players these days. they're kind of in short supply, and also it seems like it's one of those things where you gotta like know the people for them to like get on, so it might be kind of difficult for you to find on. What I would recommend if you don't know anybody is you could start talking to some people in game, and if you happen to make a close friend, but I know you got to be careful with that. But yeah, sometimes that can turn out to be things. I've definitely done that before. I think on uh, 109. Yeah, 109. It was actually somebody from the Discord channel. I got a co-player from the Discord channel, and that went pretty well. He's good. He did disappear. He had some medical stuff going on, and then we didn't hear from him. So I wish the best for him. But yeah, so you can sometimes find people in the Discord too. I know other people have as well. That's good. That's good, man. I'm happy you're having fun, Alex. That's why we're here. Um, how do I say it? Tembrower? Oh yeah, yeah, it's from before. Okay, yeah. So as of right now, we're still micro farming. We're not sea farming at this stage. We're sending 2 light cavalry. Here, let's look at the farm sets too at the same time. I'll pull those up. Resources plundered. Yeah, so we're still ranked 32. We were ranked 21. As some of you know, that we are currently doing the whole warehouse booster thing. So we got all that going on right now. But yeah, we were ranked 21, and we're farming with 2 light cavalry each. So still micro farming. Sea farming is going to be a ways away, I think. And it depends too if you have anybody else farming in your area. So we have like our other tribe members, and I want to say, oh, I was looking for Lawless. I know he's farming a ton, but yeah. So there's we have a good tribe, and they're all pretty close. So they kind of farm out those barbs too. But if you happen to be in an area where everything's coming up full, yeah, you can absolutely give it a shot. See if it's gonna work out for you. Oh, I gotta set an alarm for this. I just realized that. So for us to be able to move this many resources, we actually have to attack ourselves to be able to move enough to keep up, since the markets can't keep up. So we've just been attacking ourselves with light cavalry to kind of move the resources around a little bit more. Am I gonna try and recruit Tudor? Or we, I should say. He's across the map, and I think he's a little bit on the opposing side. Let's see. I'll pull him up over here. I think Tudor usually waits till towards the end of like a world, or like when there's like a clear winner, and then I think that's usually when he'll try and join. I'm gonna try and move my mic down a little bit here. There we go. So yeah, he'll usually wait till the end or when there's a clear winner, and then he'll try and join. That's what I've seen in the past. However, on 109, he did join pretty early, so you never know. Never know what's gonna happen. But he is across the world. He's on the southeast, like right on like as you can see, he's in all 4 Ks, so you can premium farm at the same time. See what happens. Never know. Never know. Why do I have my warehouse so high? So Iron Maiden. That's a great question. If there's nobody else that's in here or hasn't heard it before. So the meta right now that you can do is you actually raise your warehouses all the way up, and then you use the warehouse boosters, and you just get a crap load of resources, like so many. So so here's all of our warehouses. So we raised them up a bunch, and then we had one at 50 or 500,000, 2 at 400,000 each. And so what we did is we had like 200% warehouse boosters. And if you look at our coins minted, so we had 45 coins minted about 26 hours ago. And now we have 195, and we had 240% resource boosters. And so that's why we do it. That's the results. And not to mention, all of our barracks are all running, all of our stables, all of our headquarters, everything's going, everything's filled. So yeah, that's what it is. Something to think about if you're doing that. We did have to spend some premium on the market or on the actual event to be able to do that. So you will likely have to farm other worlds, or if you want to pitch in money, that's your choice. Absolutely. So yeah, that's why we were doing that, and that's something to think about next time a event comes up. And they're also using a flag booster as well too. So keep that in mind. He got rimmed on 108. Yeah, I believe it. I've seen it. I've seen him get rimmed multiple times. He's been on a lot of worlds. Like, he actively has played all 3 worlds that I've last played. Streamlabs works for YouTube, by the way. Yeah. I know, Vince. This was like a very last minute thing. So you're doing a little digging around there while you're procrastinating doing other things. Yeah, I need to do the same thing. Oh man. Yeah, maybe you could help me out with it. That's something that I'd be interested in doing, because then we can get some other stuff going on the actual screen, since like I'm only kind of using this for reference sometimes. I'm all about it. Let's get something set up. Welcome in if you're new to the stream. Stop into the chat, say hi, drop your questions in there as well, and we can discuss what you got going on. Yeah, so there's a ton of worlds in here that he's been on. I don't really know. He said 98. He got rimmed. Yeah. I think if you have enough people, like I think he goes pretty defensive, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, it looks like he got rimmed here too. On 95. It's the name of the game. I mean, really, if you have enough, it's a numbers game. So if people have enough to attack, they can take over. If maybe Tudor didn't have enough, I don't know, like enough premium stored up, I guess at that point, maybe he didn't have enough to actually like kick him so far ahead. Morale is awful for him too, something to consider. He has 3 bonus villages right beside you. Watch out. Probably take all the other bonus villages. Well, should say all the barb villages all the way around you. What are the coordinates? We can take a look at it if you want. Do I think major tribes will war each other anytime soon? No, not really. There's a lot of tribes that are higher up on the list. And it's like, you gotta look at tribes like this too. It's like number 10, Squeal. I know we talked about them earlier. They have 13 people, and they're already at 429,000 points. And so their points per player is up pretty high. So I guess what you want to look at is like they would be a good contender for late game. They would, I mean, obviously Tudor, wherever he's going to go, is going to be a contender. The top 3, 4, 5, 6 tribes, 7 tribes at this point. I think when things start getting narrowed down to like 4, 5 or 4 and under, you start seeing people take over certain locations, and that's when you start seeing tribes war each other. I think at this stage in the game, it's in nobody's best interest too, because it's actually going to stunt growth. Because if you have 2 really good tribes fighting each other, they're just going to kill each other's trains. It's going to be a back and forth, killing troops, and it doesn't really go anywhere. So Oscar just discovered a new world is launched every 2 months. That is correct, roughly. I thought I was doomed because the situation around me and the maps around me now in PB Farming North. Okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. That's what the situation is. Plumbo, welcome in. Used to play this game a ton, and you're pretty confident with the pre-nobling and early nobling phase, but you always get outpaced as soon as the big battles happened. Any advice? So you're confident with your pre-nobling and your early nobling phase, but you always get outpaced as soon as the big battles happened. So I guess it depends on what your question is. If your question is like what stage in the game you're at, so like if you're at maybe 9,000 points, let's use my tribe to compare it. So if you're like kind of at like, let's say 18,000 and everyone starts passing you up, I would say that has something to do with troop counts. If you don't have enough troop counts to actually noble you large enough villages, or enough to take a village and then get them back, rebuild nobles, send them back to a new village. If you can't do that, then you can't sustain the constant growth that other people are doing. So I guess I think that would be my first thing. And I'm not making any accusations that I think your troop counts are low or anything like that, because it could be other situations. Another thing that could be causing that is who you're attacking. Try and attack offensive players, because it's just going to be more efficient. You can get larger villages with less losses. Don't start fires that you can't put out, kind of like the Norway tribe. I mean, we picked a fight with an entire tribe and we wiped them out But the thing is not everybody has 3 co-players to be able to do that. And like, I don't know if I could have been doing that with my 3 co-players. Okay, let me take a look at those coordinates. All right, let's take a look here. So this is the one. Yeah, honestly, it looks like he's gonna be starting a new cluster over there. I'd say he's got other trains already on the way, but that would be just my guess. Oh, butchered it. 3610. Yep, look at that. So, I probably could have just looked around. That would have been way easier. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. You do have the Walt Disney Company over there. They're a pretty big tribe. They might not like this so much. So that might be something to consider, but everybody wants to try and, here's why I think Tudor can try and abuse his situation a little bit, is he's so large that people don't want to fight him because they think it's easier to just get him on their side. And he'll play that non-aggressive game, like all game. He'll play that till the late game. And that's smart of him. Absolutely, that's a smart move for him to take because he grows uncontested. He doesn't have to worry about you. You don't have to worry about him. And he keeps you on the fence and he gets to do whatever he's going to do. So, yeah, this is going to be a cluster for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. I wouldn't doubt if he's already got trains to these villages. They're probably already on the way. His cluster's already started. Oh my gosh, yeah, he's all over here. This area is going to be taken over in a matter of like a week. That's just how it goes. He's just going to PP all the villages up. How many co-players I'm rocking at this stage? I have 2 other co-players. Yeah. Go on my profile. Yep, these 2 right here. Awesome. It's been going really well right now. We talked about a 4th, and right now we're sticking with 3. We're really happy with it. The times are all working out. I think maybe we'll look for a 4th, depending. We'll talk about it if it comes, but if we aren't quarantined anymore, that might change times a little bit. We might look into that. So, if Tudor formed a cluster near me, would you fight him back? Wow. So I don't think it's within my best interest to fight him at this moment. I think he's probably just straight turtling, so it's probably not worth it for me to do it. And those villages are probably stacked. If our tribe wanted to, I guess I would consider it. I would probably be for it if they wanted to, because I think as a tribe we could stop it from happening, but I don't think he's going to. There's no point in him going so far away. Like over on the east side, he's done enough villages where he can kind of like, I don't know, take over the area. But over here, I don't know if there's really much for him to do. I think he's just going to surround himself. He's going to go towards the rims a little bit more because the premium markets are a lot better for him. So he's going to do that. So if he were to do it, he'd be like way out here. But I think noblemen have a max distance. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. All right. Let's get back in here. It's not your village. Oh, I also need to go on noble me. I won't be playing this world anymore. You're going out. Are you going to go to the next world at least, maybe? Next world, maybe. You got to do it. Stick with it. Commit to it. Tribal Wars for life, right? You want to say thanks for our work? Oh, thanks, Oscar. Thank you so much. There's not many Tribal Wars YouTubers out there. At least I haven't found anymore or anyone. And being able to ask questions for someone with experience like you is great. Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. I just hope that I can get you guys some good content, get you some good information too. I definitely don't know everything about Tribal Wars. I'm far from it. I'm definitely not the best. Far from it. But I have been around long enough to have enough information that I like to share with all of you. So I'm just happy I could help. Yeah, that's awesome. And if anybody's just stopping in, oh, what is that? I'm not just scamming. Just cracked 6. Oh my gosh, 6,000 trophies on Brawl Stars. That's so many. Does anybody else play Brawl Stars here? I'm just curious. I am so far out. I haven't even opened the game in a while, but I'm opening it right now. See what my trophies are at. Came late to this world. Can't wait for the next to start. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. they did come out with. So I know they have the 2-month thing roughly, but I wonder if what is it? If this one will actually count, I guess, in that 2-month period, since it's Classic 2. I don't know. Oh, okay, you're in Classic 2, so you got some stuff going on. That's cool. At least you got some playing that you can do, right? Okay, so let's see what my trophies are at. Oh gosh, I can't even see. How do I even know? I don't even know how to check. Oh, it's 3,547. Yeah, I can't even see if I'm holding this up right. That's so far off. You're at 6,000. Whoa. Too many. Too many. Classic 2? Classic 2 is just a new world that came out not too long ago. 13,000 Brawl Stars? Jeez. Is there like a pro tour or something like that? Because you're probably there. Yeah, here, Classic 2. I'll pull out Classic 2. Yeah, so you can just log in. Classic 2 right there. If you're wondering about my high performance world, that's just premium farming. There's nothing going on there. You can check it out once. See what the situation is. Every once in a while, we're still selling resources, which is just pretty amazing to me. I think people are reaching the nobling stages. Yeah, look at this. Oh my. Oh, gold mine. Gold mine. Look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. We haven't gotten like any premium off this recently because I don't know, it was like 1,500 for one, so it wasn't like much, and the things were filled. Oh no, prices are falling. Sell, sell, sell. Oh. Let's get rid of this. There we go. So we just made 29 premium. I mean, that's pretty good. I just happened to click it, sell, 29 premium. Like, that's good. I mean, overall, think about it on how much you could be spending on money. So you have to give it to Tribal Wars that they have been kind enough to provide us with this, because this is what keeps the game fair enough to play. I'm going to use that. Fair enough to play. Because I think a lot of people, and like, it's one thing to chip in a 20 here and there, but it's another thing to be dropping like thousands and thousands and thousands. But the thing is this allows us players that aren't doing that to still maintain and still play the game, and everybody can play the game at their own rate. So that's nice. Yo, King, what's going on? Welcome in, King McKay. Still fun with the flag multiplier. It had -4%. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. I got that going on. 44% coin costs. King, did you do the resource packs? Did you do all that? We had 240% banked up, and we had 45 coins, and now we're up to 196 coins. So we've gotten about 150 coins made and a bunch of noblemen. So that's nice. You just sold a lot at 200 resource price. What on freaking seriously? Was this on high performance? Oh, I'm jealous. Oscar, seriously? If that was on high performance, I'm going to be sad. But then again, I'm pretty... I guess I'm in like... I don't know. I don't even know what's good over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I know, right? Like the amount that you can grow. It's just insane that it's gotten to this point. I actually, King, I did not know about this. Yeah, it's super broken. But it's also the meta, so everybody can do it. And I think we probably spent under 600 to 800 points on the... Well, no, we probably spent a little more. It's kind of hard to say because we were farming high performance, and that funded basically, I mean, the entire thing, and then a bunch more. And yeah, but yeah, that's really going to jumpstart the growth. It's the meta of the game now. I've learned this world, actually. I did not know that prior. One of my co-players was telling me, oh, we got to get the warehouse to 30, and I didn't believe him, and sure enough, we did it, and it worked out great. So awesome. How many did you get? How many coins, nobles? What did you get out of that? Yeah, what's going on, Wilbur? How often do you have events like that on Tribal Wars? It's pretty often. Yeah, it's pretty often. I want to say once every, like, is it once every month? Or I'm not exactly sure on a total amount. I don't really keep track of them mentally, but yeah, if anybody else in here knows, yeah, toss it in the chat. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Oh my. Now I'm trying to move stuff around. I had the chat in the over the page earlier, but I have since then pulled that out. Here we go. All right, and I'm back. Being able to get those points helps you stay competitive with someone who might have an unlimited budget for the game. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely just kind of it's what the game is, and I think everyone just kind of needs to come to terms with it. It can suck sometimes when you have a successful attack and you're really close to taking somebody and they just premium their wall up. That can be annoying. I get it. But on the flip side of it, you don't know if that player has actually been spending a lot. They might have just farmed and they did it one time. Like, you don't know. And yeah, but it's fair. We can all do it. We can all sell. We can all go on other worlds. If you want to put the work in, you can have premium too. Absolutely, without spending hundreds. Yes, from Spain. Oh, must be us. Yeah, it must be insane to have enough money to toss into the game or toss it out at the game. Yeah, for sure. But if you think about it, I guess it's all relative. So imagine, like, I don't know if you play a lot of video games, but I know a lot of people out there do that probably play Tribal Wars. Imagine like all the money that you've spent on like Xbox games, PC games, like Steam things or something like that. Or maybe you play games that have like battle packs and stuff like that, maybe CSGO. And think about how much money you've probably put into that. If you like only played Tribal Wars and put all that money that you would normally put into those games in Tribal Wars, like, I don't really, I guess, see how that's much different than if you were to play a console, I guess. Like, if you play it and you get your fun out of it, then I guess I don't really see anything wrong with it or anything like that. It's the name of the game. It is what it is. Yeah, for sure. I'm actually, let me see what time it is. It's 10:47. It is actually close to my bedtime, so I think I am gonna have to actually I'm gonna be dipping out here real quick too, probably in the next 5-10 minutes or so. But yeah, so thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. You have a good night. I think it's probably pretty late there, right? Or maybe early. I guess I'm not too sure, but you tested 20 of the travels. Yeah, it is what it is. It's nothing too crazy. It's no different than if you're to buy a skin on a video game. I don't really see how that's any different at all. Like, yeah, this might kick you ahead a little bit, but they're all games. It's whatever. Dedicate worlds just to premium farming for the better and having no, yeah, definitely, absolutely, king. I completely agree. If you put in the time, I mean, the next couple worlds, we're going to premium farm all of them, and we're going to invest that right in the 113. And is it going to help us in 113? Yeah, absolutely. Are we going to be boosted ahead of people who aren't spending it? Absolutely. But did we spend money on it? No, we didn't. We did it on other worlds. Like, we put in the time to do it. So that's cool. And yeah, 20 a month isn't bad at all. I mean, World of Warcraft subscription is going to cost you $15 a month. What are some other ones that do subscriptions? Like, oh man, now I'm like coming up blank on examples. RuneScape, that's like what, 5, 7, 10? I don't even know. Haven't even gotten one before. You're loving the vlogs, King? That's good, man. I'm happy about it. I'm hoping to get another one out. I was hoping for Sunday. We'll see what happens. There's going to be not a lot going on quite yet, so that might get pushed out. But I'm really hoping for Sunday. That's kind of a good day to do it. I think a lot of people are around. If I can get it out in the morning on Sunday, then everybody can see it all, not long after release, because it's not like too late in the day. Kind of like right now, it's like, I don't know, super late for a lot of people. So yeah, I'm gonna do another stream. We'll see what's going on this weekend. It'd be nice to get it out, but as always, it's gonna pop up right into the Discord, so you can see that when it's gonna pop out. RuneScape's $5 a month. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Quebec. Oh, that's right. No, I knew that. I think you said East Canada. Yeah, I remember that. Pretty sure I remember that. If not, I'm just too tired. Yeah. So, if anybody else has any last minute things for me to chat about, you can go ahead and toss that in there. Another thing too, before we get into that, if you haven't seen it already, I am trying to raise money for new equipment for streaming as well as making videos. So I'm trying to get a new video camera in since I'm using an Acaso V50 action camera. So it's kind of like a off-brand GoPro. And so that's what I've been using for that. It's not really optimal for it. It's not made for it. And my setup is like really rinky-dink. I don't have any stands. I don't have the proper lighting or anything like that. My mic is like a cheap mic. So I'm trying to replace all that stuff. But I'm trying to use the channel to actually do that. So I have a nice donation page in here, so you can donate there. Otherwise, you can also go right through the actual YouTube studio. So I appreciate all the donations I've gotten so far. Looks like we've raised looks like about $18 so far. So that's awesome. That's great. That's gonna help out a ton because all that money is going right back into the stream as well as the videos. So I'm happy about that. Travelers General Discord. No, I'm talking. I think I was talking about the Travel Wars Discord. Gosh, now I'm like trying to think back to what I just like said. What? Oh yeah. So, in the actual, if you look in the Travel Wars Discord, it says new video. So in there, it gets posted every single time a new video is coming, and it @s everyone. It's a bot that automatically does it. So if you have the notifications on for that, it'll just notify you when that's going to pop up. And I hope, I mean, it'd be super cool to eventually just get like something consistent going on. But as of right now, I think it's going to be a lot of vlogs as of right now. And then I hope to try and sprinkle these in here and there. As long as we can get some good viewers going and get some good conversations going, I hope to get these going more often. That'd be nice. I mean, we had like 30 some people in here earlier, and that's fantastic. And as of right now, we're probably at like the worst time ever. I know any Discord or Skype chat that I've ever been in, this is probably like the most dead time. I think there's a lot of people that are not US that play this game. So yeah, I can link to it. To the Discord, you're wondering? Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, Discord chat is right here if you are not in that already. And then you can adjust the notifications and stuff right at like the top after it says like Marshy chat room, and you can go into the notification settings, so if other people are posting there, you don't get spammed or anything like that. But if you leave on like the stuff, it will actually notify you when other videos come out as well as when streams come out and things like that. So yeah, I think actually it's kind of funny. Props to Mogo, he actually set that up for me. He did I think he did a whole bunch of, I think he did a bunch of stuff on the Discord with like the bots. Cause I know absolutely nothing about setting up a Discord and setting up groups and things like that. So he helped me out with that. It's actually, one of my friends from real life. So thanks for stopping in, Vince, and thanks for helping set some of that stuff up. He's helped me with some of the other stuff. You might have seen him in one of the, older videos that we had done before too. But yeah, so anyways, I think I'm going to call that a night. It's been awesome having all of you. It's been great. I've had a ton of fun. I hope we can do it again fairly soon. It'd be nice to be able to do something this weekend. As I mentioned before, I want to try and get that vlog out this weekend, but I am working with the actual Tribe Wars team to actually set up some of the video stuff for that. So depending if I'm working on that, I'm not sure if I'll be able to get that time logged in on this weekend, but I hope to. It'd be super nice too. And depending, I mean, I think the streams are going to depend a lot on the family stuff, because with 2 kids and a wife and balancing all that stuff and finding a good time to actually stream when it can be quiet in the house is a little bit difficult as well. But anyways, yeah, so thank you everybody for stopping in. Thank you so much. If anybody's here that donated, I appreciate that so much. That's been super helpful to the channel, and I can't wait to actually get some new stuff here so that I can give you all some better content. And yeah, so keep an eye out for the actual the tutorials that I made for the Tribal Wars team. Those should be coming out fairly soon. They told me that they were already edited and that they were ready to be posted. Those are beginner level ones, and then I'm going to be working on the more advanced ones. But anyways, I hope to see you all in the next vlog, and thank you so much for watching.